Let's appreciate our mama.
Fidaus, come on right hand side. Come on right
The
hand
founder
side.
of Education Foundation. Thank you for that. Thank you so much. Professor of AI from now.
Yeah. Fidaus. You had to come back to come.
So I think it's the right thing to do to introduce the founder of the Women Foundation before we start the presentation. So welcome with me, Professor Olufunke Vincent, a professor of artificial intelligence and an evangelist. She has traveled wide for research and collaboration. She's a lecturer at the National University. She believes there is a mystery between the creation of a woman and what she truly encountered on earth. She gave her life to Christ at the age of 16. And since then, the hand of the Lord has been mightily upon her to redirect and liberate the confused world of women. Her impartation and calling are delivered from the books of Ezekiel 37, and Revelation 1. We are to speak and write respectively. Professor Olufunke Vincent has visited several international academic institutions for training, workshops, conferences, and research in the United Nations. Let's clap our hands. We need so much time that we are listening to. United Kingdom, India, Germany, in 2022, PhD research fellow in 2008, 2002 for the research PhD, and in 2008 a postgraduate fellowship award of the TISWA DFG Corporation Research Program in 2024, Google Scholar Award in ranking of the Pakistan is Laboratory Spain in 2015. Also, the Academia in Information Technology profession bestowed on her the most distinguished member in 2018. So she won the most distinct staff of Christian University in 2019. Let's appreciate that. She's an awardee of some brands. Professor Vincent is the founder of Genuine Women Exemplary Foundation. EWEF, a foundation dedicated to monitor and empowering women. She has published 5 books on Amazon, and she's married with amazing children. So welcome to Professor Vincent. Thank you so much for your appreciation. Thank you so much for the vision. So, apart from Professor Vincent, which is the founder, we have the CEO of Genuine Women Foundation. So, I'm privileged to be a member of the team. So, my name is Cecilia. I'm holding my profile, so you have it. So, my name is Cecilia. As you see, I'm actually a student. Yes, a PhD student now. And I have my own computer because my own award is coming. Okay, so I have a company in Ibadan named Latest Project Technology. I'm the CEO and the founder of Latest Project Technology. I'm passionate about kids, so I have a foundation for kids. So I empower kids using foundation. So I call it Kids Tech Empowerment Foundation.
Thank you.
So this technology is subscribed.
Kira, you feel off. Again, like, you feel off. You feel off. You feel like a motor. Ah, we go need them. You go need them. See the difference. One now first. One now first. See the difference. See the difference. The difference. We go on now.
So that's what
That's the beginning.
That's the beginning. And the next person on the team, we shall be introducing to us.
We need. What did they call it? We need someone to help us and check the. What do they call it? This projector.
Okay, so the next person on the team of the New Women Foundation we shall be introducing is Dr. Amazing Dr. Adepo Christine. Yes, let's appreciate Dr. Christine. So she's a distinguished librarian and information science professional, a researcher, academic administrator, institutional leader. She's the substantial Polytechnic Librarian of Gateway ICT Polytechnic Sapade, Ogun State, where she provides strategic leadership for Polytechnic Library and its information system. She holds a PhD in library and information studies and extensive professional experience in academic librarian, library management, information literacy, digital information service, research and staff development. She has served the institute in different capacities, ranging from the rank of the education librarian. So she's actively involved in professional and institutional leadership. She currently serves as the Southwest coordinator of the Committee of Polytechnic Librarian in Nigeria. Let's appreciate that. And as a coordinator of women in technical education and development. So it's not that the seat of the Women's Foundation as well as on our we are not just here alone, we are representing, she represents African Women Entrepreneurship Cooperative, which shall be going straight to people in our now. As she honors her standing ovation, let's welcome Miss Yetunde Olasoji, a purpose-driven editor, certified management consultant, passionate about technology, education, entrepreneurship, and women empowerment. As the convener of fear to freedom, from setback to coming back, she equipped individuals with overcoming barriers, building resilience, and step confidently into leadership. She's the founder of SCP Limited and SCP Educational Hub. She provides wellness solutions and mobile STEM training to unserved communities. So I got to know the declaration yes through her. So she's our chapter ambassador. She has dedicated a lot of people, took them outside the country. People are telling what chapter you have. She goes there, they pick a team, she flew them outside the country, representing Nigeria, which is so amazing and such a good step that she has taken. So, the innovation and former general secretary of Faith and Online Foundation, and she's not there. As an AWE community, she's an AWE community trainers. She trained over 186 women in 2025. Let's appreciate that. Thank you. Equipping them with practical business skill, entrepreneurial knowledge, and tools to strengthen their livelihood and build sustainable development. A Microsoft certified educator, AWE and online, certified management consultant. 250 educators and led several innovations. So it's an honor to have you. Amazing, powerful women on this platform. Thank you so much. So now, having made profile now, we go straight to the people's who should we do this? So let's jump up. Let's clap our hands together as we welcome Mama.
All right, good morning,
privilege to be here, you know, in the new testimony. I'm really here. And I think that that's what I want to do on my school. And I appreciate it. If I want you
Come my left hand side. Come my left hand side.
help me appreciate Prof. Professor Rebecca Olufunke Vincent. Don't think I was all think I want to meet you. If it does help me right now. I'll tell you why I want you to. None of you are Prof. You think that we appreciate you. Hallelujah. Sorry, I will try not to say that. I am Madam Ma, please sit down. We want to appreciate you and celebrate you. No, don't worry, ma. Just quickly. So sorry, ma. Just 1 second. Please can you put your hands together and appreciate this amazing woman. Please, ever see you? All right, please have your seat, ma, so that I don't so let me tell you why I have to help me put your hands together for her. I met her through, we are still going to appreciate one more person, through Madam Cecilia. And immediately, in fact, the second I met her, she's been super amazing. I tell you, she has never related to me as though she's a professor. Sometimes when I want to call herself or refer to her, I'm like, I'm talking to a professor, do you know? Of course, I know what it would have taken her, and I know what it takes to become a professor. And you know, and somehow when you see women in positions like her, you know, of course it's not something to do. This is a season where there's a lot of awareness going on in, you know, in this like agenda balance world or so to say. So she's such an inspiration, man. Thank you so much. You know, since I met you, it's been like from amazing to amazing. I really thank you. And I thank you for collaborating with the audience. It's such an honor. Thank you so much. God bless you. My Jesus' name. Amen. All right. So the second person I want to appreciate is I call her Madam Cecilia. She's a powerhouse. She's an engine. You know some engine that don't know. I don't know how to call her engine. Please can help me put your head together for Madam Cecilia. The matter of ceremony. I am so sorry. I think I'm doing a lot of clapping. Please indulge me. Please help me put your head together for her. Okay. Yeah, this is training as well. All right. You don't know. Oh, she's the master of ceremony. Oh, please let me put your hands together for her. All right. Okay. And again, of course, before I start, I can see and I can read my room. I'm not like how many people know the thing that has been trending recently or the I think it started this week when a lady that was going through internship, right? I was to address Tony. Hello, Tony. Now, I have my own, honestly, if I'm to respond to that, which I'm going to do for my own audience too, but you know, not say. So, reading the room, I know there are more mommies and, you know, my sisters, everyone in the nation. Please try to put your hands together for yourself for making me here this morning. Now, you're appreciating yourself, but please try to put your hands together for ourselves. Interesting. All right. So thank you everyone for coming. What I did is I think I really wish that my slide would run through. We are waiting for someone to
in charge of
the laptop. I just hope that it can really run because I like to. I'm an educator myself, and I look for a lot of education. We have the audio, we have the visual, we have the practical, right? Learner, the one that and I'm trying to see how I'm not only learners, before we became an adult, we were children, right? So somehow, we also are that of you know, I can say to that, some people, when they listen to things, they get better, some people, when they hear, sorry, when they they get better, some people, when they see, I fall into the category of seeing and practical. So if I was all right, so yeah, it's like I said, I think 2020 was 2024. I joined an organization called African Women Entrepreneurship Cooperative. It's a global platform for people for entrepreneurs, especially women. And it is an organization that has Africa in mind. And of course, it's headed by someone in the US. countries. I think so, yes. But I think they are in 52 of the African countries, which means I can technically say they are in all African countries, right? So every year we have like an annual program where we train women for free, on entrepreneurship. So my journey to there, I was proud of what I was doing and I wanted to be. It would even interest me to know that I was born in Shagam. Not from a state, but my parents are in Shagam, migration. I said migration, people not in migration. Came left from Shagam, and I was prepared to, many years ago, there and all that. And so I'm trying to tell you the why of these things that I do, even before I joined AWE. Before, of course, all my years in Shagam and all that, we usually do not get exposed to opportunities, kind of, quote unquote, or even if the opportunities will come, it's usually restricted. I hope somebody is timing me so that, because educators, we can talk a lot, and we really want to be time conscious today. Let it start now. Those words were introduction. My time should start now. Cecilia. All right. So there are, quite a lot of opportunities around us, and they are massive tons of opportunity. I tell you. So when I started as an educator, teaching in one school, and I moved out of Lagos, because I just wanted more. I just knew I wanted more, so I moved on and to Lagos and all that. So along my journey, I just found out that, I started asking myself when I went to the lots of opportunities in Lagos. I'm like, so what happened? Why are all the opportunities there in Lagos when none is coming here? And what happened? So when I have the opportunity like I have now, I just told myself, before I even, of course, I do training in Lagos. Before I do that, and also to interest you, I also came from Lagos this morning. All right, yes, I came from a business. Thank you. And I thought that this session was going to be very impactful. So I asked myself that question, I'm like, no, it shouldn't be. And that's honestly, it's my drive. That's the reason why I do what I do. So every opportunity, last year, I came 186. We used Madam Cecilia's facility, one of the facilities, and I tell you, after the program, a lot of them didn't want to go. In fact, we were begging them, we want to go, because I wanted to return to Lagos that day, but somehow we didn't stay in Madrid because it was very nice, and I could see the joy of their places, which I wanted to go back.
Like if you're going back, go into the selection.
So I was trying to buy time to see the projector will come up. But however, I will try and see if I can share my slides with you. I wish that there is a platform for everyone today where I can put my slides so that when I talk. Alright, so today I'm going to be speaking on the theme of today's training, which means mastering business skills and building zero capital. Last year I started with AWE rather as a trainer, and so of course I ran a couple of trainings. I realized that beyond the fact that people want to do business, but people do not understand the basic skills, of business. Just the same way like so please I apologize to my Muslim brother. But there is a scripture in the Bible that says, if the foundation is strong, what is it? What can you do? Exactly. A lot of us don't even know the foundation of business. And that is why we will see why someone will start a business, in no time it will crash, you'll be so frustrated and all that. There is this research that said that as an entrepreneur, and in fact, even the entrepreneurship like a group, there are different categories. There are people that are hustlers. I'm not going to talk like this. And there are people that they are hustling. That's not what entrepreneurship means. Some people just want to where the money coming from. What are they doing? Let me just get more financial. Entrepreneurship is someone that sees the value, how they go, before I started business, of course, I also was thinking of the capacity of our entrepreneur myself. I transitioned to entrepreneurship in 2024. You will have your entrepreneurship that we can present. Some of the people that I package and all that. you imagine? I would really love to honestly all the project. Okay, so today we are going to, so like I said, is the foundation. And it goes across. I'm sure some people will be here like, I'm not interested in business. That's not my headache, right? But this skill is something I know that in whatever you want to do, and actually apply, you know, the skills that we are about to talk about or that we will discuss in this video. So like I said, what are the basic skills? What are the things that you need to know even before you venture into the business? Even if you have a thriving business, can the business, what's it called? Can you even outside it? Like, do you think that the business you are building can live out? Alright, can you outlive you know, for those, because I know that I can see some, I'm perceiving some of my mamas here. Of course, you guys have gone ahead of me in everything. You know, be a man, so because somebody you know, experience is there. Do you want it's there in everything. But you know, as much as that, I will building something that would, you know, outlive us, you know, basically. So I have my objective here to say that, you know, at the end of this training, these are the things I want you to hold me by my neck. In case I do not have, you do not get fight for this, or I do not talk on this thing, please hold my neck. Understand the core components of a business, which there are 4 basic ones. They are actually long, but I'm just going to focus on 4 basic ones. The first one is business idea. You can write it, you are writing the core components of a business. The core component, like I said, mastering business skills. We want to know what makes it a business. What are the things? What knowledge? We go to university because we want to get a certificate. We want to be empowered in certain things. For business, you need to be empowered, right? So you need the skills. So, value proposition, target market, and business model. The 4 basic core components I will repeat. Opportunity or idea. Second one, value proposition. The third one, target market. And the last one, business model. Alright, so I've talked about myself and the training. Alright, so let's dive into the very first one. The very first one, idea and opportunity. Idea and opportunity. A strong business starts with identifying a genuine opportunity in the market. Now, I've noticed that, you know, for business owners or anyone aspiring to be a business, we usually have a lot of ideas, right? We usually have, you know, okay, what like, what's it called? This is what I want to do. Usually, for any business or while in the process of planning, maybe working on business, we usually have a whole lot of ideas. Yes or yes? I just want to say a whole lot of. So how do we filter those ideas to something that we can do and sustain? Alright, so I have it here that what's it called? A business idea is the concept of a product or service that solves a problem or satisfies a customer need. That is what a business idea is. A business idea is not just because usually I found out that some of these ideas that we have are ideas that satisfy our needs. We do business, you know, thinking of ourselves. And we're the one that want to buy from ourselves. You're not the one buying for yourself. So for you to do business, you need to be able to think for the other person. Because you're actually selling to other people. You're not selling to yourself. Even if you say, I don't worry, my family will buy from you. And if I come out around what's going to happen again when they finish buying from you, your family members? I think they will use the one that they have bought before they buy another one. Do you think that is how business runs? Interestingly, I did a business in 2022. I failed there. Oh my God. Because of time, I don't want to say my story, but I'm sure I will be chipping it in. I failed because capital. Can I speak in Rwanda? Yes. Thank you very much. I had the profit and had capital. Because I did not have knowledge. My people perish for lack of knowledge. I'm of it now. By the time I started dipping my hand inside it, I know that I failed though. I failed of being back. I failed. So what am I trying to say? The idea that you have, what problem is the idea solving? What solution is it giving to the society or the people around you? So you need to ask the question for yourself whenever you have those ideas. And for someone that is aspiring to be an entrepreneur, it is very important that you have a journal. Because ideas have come home, and those ideas must spend them down. And I tell you, there is no idea that is stupid. Let me prove it to you that there is no idea that is stupid. Facebook, you know when Facebook came? What is the solution? What's the idea of Facebook? I'm going to be using Facebook as my case study. You understand so that you understand. I'm dwelling on what is first point you are dwelling on. Let's see if you are following me. Thank you very much, man. Thank you. Idea opportunity. So what they had an idea, right? Mark Zuckerberg had an idea, right? And said, what idea do we have? He had this idea to do what? To just make people connect all over the world. That time when it was conceiving it, does it check idea and also of one problem? Like, is it like an idea that, you know the way we used to think and dismiss ideas? Somebody is only going, you know, the idea, it won't make sense. I'm telling you, he just conceived the idea to say, it will be beautiful to see that everybody in this world. But then, you don't have to, of course, you might probably have someone abroad at everything. And how will you stay 10 years? You know those things when our uncles will travel abroad. We will not stay 10 years. I said, when Nitel was working, we will be getting letter. Nitel was working. You understand? They were not talk. And this man saw the need. He saw a need. He said, you know what? I'm sure some people are calling. This idea is not a good one. It's not solving a world problem. It's not solving a health problem. It's not solving. You understand? They will laugh, I'm sure. But he said, you know what? I have this idea, and they started like what like this. How many people are on Facebook now? You understand? In fact, you know what Facebook has moved on? You know they are doing now WhatsApp. But you are letting me Facebook. I'm finding one on Facebook. You go into distract. How many people are on WhatsApp? Our mamas said that have children abroad. If you want to talk to them, what do you use? Someone's idea. Idea is something that solves a problem. Idea. So, irrespective of it, of the idea that we have, I'm trying to encourage people here. Don't dismiss any idea that you have. Write them down and ask yourself this question. Does this idea solve a problem? Or what problem is this idea solving? What problem is this solving? Is it making life easy? We are in the class of AI. I like to respect that. Also, you can put our educator. There are a lot of AI solutions coming up now. They are, in fact, I'm using AI to do my business. I will get there on how to do AI to do your business. AI can be on your watch. AI can be your business consultant. Yes, tell you what to do. So when you have this idea, you can put it on at least the common one that you use ChatGPT, right or right? And say ChatGPT, what problem is this thing solving? How many people in this world, have this problem? Do you understand? So that you have an idea of what you are doing. You see how I'm using it? I have 5 minutes, I can talk more, but I want to go straight to my point. Do you understand? So just follow me with a little example like that. The important or interesting thing about this training is we are offering mentorship program after now. Grateful professor is grateful to do that. Oh, Mark. Okay, yes, thank you very much. That's why I did not do past this. So some of us can walk. Alright, so I think I've established idea, right? Idea is, let me read something else that I have. I didn't want to give you my slide before, but I think I will try. Let me think again. Maybe if I'm impressed at this part, I'll wait out to put my slide as well, because it's intellectual property. So, like I said, a business idea is the concept for a product or a service. Now, Facebook, are they selling a product? What are they selling? Service, right? So your idea can be a product, it can be a service. That's what solves a problem. Know that it solves a problem. Don't let passion is good though, but frustration, right or right? Even if you have passion for something, continue to ask yourself, what problem is this thing solving? How many people need in this? If I don't narrow it to Abeokuta, how many people in Abeokuta need a solution that I'm providing? That's very important. I said for a business opportunity as an idea, opportunity is exists when there is a market demand that has potentially be addressed. Now, you can have an opportunity. For instance, another business that is really, for product people now, for service people, AI solutions, right? You have to, if you are very, if you can leverage on what is going on now, just if you're a service person and you are in AI, just leverage using an AI solution. I tell you, people, ChatGPT, who built it? One person. People, right? Claudia. Is it Claudia now? Who built it? Claudia. Is it Claude? Who built it? It's a solution. And now we are all rushing. A lot of service. For product people, a lot of people are jabbering now. So there's an opportunity if you know somebody, especially if you have a lot of people abroad, they say, what's it called? Sending food. I'm not saying that it's food. But I'm saying opportunity can present itself in any way or everything is already. Now, good characteristics of good business ideas. Solve a real problem. What problem is it solving? Meet an unmet need or improve existing solutions. Have market demand. Is it financially viable? And if it's failed or sustained? Alright, so just ask yourself, like I said, those questions and all. So let's move on. Is the idea and this is different? And I think I would like to see where, okay, I can let me move on because of what I think. Number two, value proposition. So the two will go hand in hand. Value proposition. Now, value proposition is a unique benefit, a business promise. Value proposition is a unique benefit, a business promise to deliver to its customers and explain why customers choose it over competitor. Now, after identifying your opportunity or the idea that you have, there was the value that is given. That's the value proposition. And this is something, see, it's not something, this thing that I'm saying, don't show it to bottom up or you understand? It takes a while, you understand? Because as you're thinking about it, you're thinking. Now, what value is it delivering? Why do you think people should choose you over the other person? What unique thing? There might be an existing solution right now that you know. Maybe for instance, let me use banking system. You know there was a time when you go to the banking sector, you will stand or you give first bank. How many people remember those things? You go far, you go higher, now people started complaining. Hey, instead, that is something that the narrative are trying to people shoot. Because an average Nigerian, especially my generation of fact, everybody nowadays don't complain. But kind of like, we are what? We are solution magnifier. You understand what it means? So what I must, you see rich people. I have been opportune by some of the things like to really work with genuine rich people. See problem about what you woman do. See now at first I didn't get it. I did not get it. When they said Tinubu was going to win, I had to think in my thought. Even if they were happy, even share the book. I didn't understand it until when, for instance, when Tinubu wherever, they did postal road in Lagos. For those in Lagos and all that. Some of them are contractors. They know it's a lot of money for them. Do you understand? And they supply. So rich people are always excited about problems. Not talk about problems, not analyze problems. Some of us like this, if I give you life, you can analyze problems. Me, I'm rich. You understand? Instead of that, instead of the energy you're using to analyze problems, let's just also try to see the solution, like the man person tries. They say, what person started? How can the GDP was the person that started? And then how can we reduce the waiting time for people? They started first one, and that is something about solution. I'm taking it, that is the issue of life. In your already I'm doing you know check out your article I'm just giving this thing for you to understand. We have grown. There was something there were things that we didn't last year that we have improved on this year, right? That is life. So the GT came and said, and they did reduce it. Right, but now they are even more frustrated. I'm so sorry. Because I use the some people came and said, which one is now that? You know that time, if you want to make transactions, just have some few millions like this. What are they saying? Do you understand? They will probe you and tell you why you cannot transfer your own money because you have millions. I remember when my brother was going to study in Poland. Everyone said, I don't have a ball. Slowly exchange rate, what's back? We'll be traveling. Hey, transfer your money to you understand? Some people came and said, oh, thank you. No, I need to do it. Some people came on now and said, you know what? We can let's do better. They started with what? Which one came first? Kuda. I think it was Kuda, money point, okay. Comfort of your home now, for business people now, you know before if you want to, like I said, I'm in a group where a lot of people do transaction, what's in African countries and everything. Before, Ghana let them if you want to transfer money to Ghana, it was Ecobank that died more. You know, but I remember one day I was showing myself, I don't want to change money at the border. I was going to Ghana and now go and open our Ecobank. I got together, I was so stranded. Hey, my love, see my share. I was standing on the street of Ghana. I thank God that there were no phone, plenty phone. Like, but today I didn't be bad. I would have been trending. I'm not joking. I was crying on the street of, hey, because the transaction of all with me, they don't have that. I want to start fabric business. Oh Lord, that thing. Say Jesus. That was how I for days. I wanted to spend like 3 days. I ended up spending 2 weeks. Thank God it's about somebody accommodated me. Even my hotel. Oh my God, somebody, I'm telling you. Somebody accommodated me 2 weeks. In fact, that's hey, this whatever I want to number 10 song. Alright, so what solution? Ask yourself. I'm giving you instances of solution, right? You understand what I'm trying to say? The solution is this. How do you improve? Even if it's something someone is doing that you are completing about. What do you want? What do you need to be done? Do you understand? What do you need to do? You understand? How can we improve it and make it better? Instead of doing anything that will Nigeria, you are all and I'm one of the explanations that happened was maybe moving from Shagar to Lagos. Because you might know my legit money about someone who was there. God protect us where the money is. Do you understand? So quickly let me go. They're going to tell you. Alright, the next one, target market. These last two are going to dwell with. Like I said, these are things that I just want you to get. You know it's very difficult to teach you in 40 minutes. True. But you know, what I do. I'm sure Prof is gracious to help us do something so that we can build on this. And I would, if at the end of this, also share this opportunity with those that have existing business, because we really have. So I can guide you through how to apply for it. And you know, it's a very, I can't influence your selection, but I can push you forward. You understand? I can recommend you and say, oh, this person has a business, and you review this person's application and select them for the board. Because it really helps you as a business person. But existing business, I'm going to really get you. You understand? Because if I don't, you will come back to my table. Alright, so like I said, You know the lifeline of the business itself, right? If you say, you know some people, now some of these things, sometimes when I scroll this TikTok, because I just want to update myself, I know what to do, what is happening and all that. I'm like, this is there, so you know you have to tread there. And I recently I've seen a lot of business shutting down, closing up. You know, say they can close up. I realized that these people, once you look at million, they aesthetic. You understand what aesthetic is, right? The beauty, once you decorate the shop, instead of them to see, if every business they are doing and they are not selling, I'm not doing something what go and find me. What they put that in the shop so that I will pass the message. You are just erasing, you are just playing. You are doing business, you are not making money. You understand? What are you doing? I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing business. He will have used 10 million for aesthetics. Beautiful brand, beautiful clinical. No customer. They don't even know who they are marketing. They don't know who they are marketing. They don't know who they are people that are marketing. They don't know. So what I did 2 years in your life, and then you have business will crash. Because and that was why my business crashed that time. Would like to take care. I will do what family and friends when they finish buying, I want to go around. You understand? Like, so what is the target market? Please, I want you to write this down, even if you are not missing anything this morning. A target market is a specific group of customers your business aims to sell or you aim to sell. That is what target market is. Now, target market is described, is segmented by, or customers are segmented by demographic. Don't mind the English of demography. Demography means what? It's just age, gender, and income. Geographical location, lifestyle, and interest, and their buying behavior. Now, for what I do now, let me use my business as an example. What are my targets? What's my target market? The demography, age, and this is how, when you start your business, you must write down this target market because it will be your focus. We are going somewhere now. You get to better. Age. So I sell people between the ages of 20 to 65. Health conscious people. What's their gender? Male and female. What's their income? Middle age people, right? People that have income. Not excessively poor, not the other side. Middle income or can afford what I'm doing. You must be able to think it. And what you are doing, who can afford it? And that's why people that are selling luxury are selling luxury. And you be like, people come out like jump out. And they need 500. They need 300. One day they need only 500. The person has positioned themselves well. You always along like our woman. I'm just trying to say, know your target market. Know the age. Know the demographic. Know the gender. Know the geographical location. Is it just Ibadan people? Now, delivery and everything, online, everything goes by there. There is no limit to any business now. But to specify it, I want my business to be what? Take, what's it called? Lagos, Ibadan. Do you understand? Specify the location, lifestyle of the people, their interest, and the buying behavior. Now, I will quickly move on to building business model. Now, business model explains how your business creates, deliver, and capture value. I will repeat that. Now, I'm running business now. So, what we can't say about business motivation, starting from idea. Do you understand? After having the idea or whatever, then you move on to what value am I giving? After the value, then you are talking about who am I targeting? So that I need to focus energy. Now actually we now have what we are selling. So we now design a business model. The business model explains how a business creates, deliver, and capture value. How do you work? Create, deliver, and capture value. Now there is something that we use to help us understand this business model. It is called business model canvas. What did I call it? Please again, business model I will give you a sample. I just have 5. So we have to stay in these 2 rows. For the last 2 rows. Just cluster around it. I don't know how they can cluster it. Sorry. Like I said, the business, let's just cluster around it. The business model canvas. What did I call it? Now, like I said, you have to know how to capture your value. So now the business model has 9 segments. 9 segments.
Yeah, right.
I will give us like let me give you 3 minutes to study it before I talk. Just study it yourself. I've explained what it is, business model is for you, right? Now look at the canvas. This is a template. That's what it means, right? The template for you to copy. And you answer, if you can successfully answer your business, the subject of your business has to be. So let me give you 2 minutes, just 3 minutes. I'll give 3 minutes for us to just look at it. Yeah. You can snap it if it's too far. Just have your phone.
We go search, we go find where those people do. Well, this thing was there, HDMI.
Yes. Thank you very much. I think it was mommy that helped us with that session of snapping. Thank you, ma'am. So the business model canvas. Just discuss it. You can discuss with your partner. You know, like I said, this is 1 year program. I'm sure you've got the idea that you're trying to do. Push into it. I'm so sorry. At this time, just happy so that I can have it. So sorry. So I remember that when I failed in, and I'm just talking for your 3 minutes, just listen as an asking you look through the canvas. I remember that when I failed in 2022, I was working, I was tired, I wanted to do business, I thought I was ready. And truthfully, I think I was ready, if I can use that word. Because I had about 2.5 million, and I can start something with it and all that.
Feed out.
So and that's why I used to tell people, it's not money.
Feed out.
I know enough of us to say, well,
Feed out.
It's not money, I tell you. What you need is not money. Because if you don't get it, the foundation that we have been following today, right? And you even have that money, you will squander it. That's the truth. I'm telling you. I know of a lot of my friends that got Tony, Luminous money and everything. They are not in business anymore. They got 5,000 USD. 5,000. Yes. 5,000, no more, 3. That's over
6.9 million.
That's almost 6.
Almost 7 million.
At the rate of 1, that's like 6.5, 7. They are no more in business. I'm telling you. So it's not money per se, so to say. You know, so when I failed at everything, I joined a group. By the grace of God and network, there was a big auntie in Lagos that thought I was struggling, I was really tired. And that's why I'm passionate about, talking about entrepreneurship. Because when I started, where God puts people on my way along the line, but honestly, it can be overwhelming. I tell you, it can be. So I was overwhelmed, I already failed, I didn't know what to do, all my things. It was so bad that I could not pay my house rent. And I was now begging, oh God, I will never have that kind of life. Amen. It was that bad. There are some things we tell ourselves. One people see, you understand? Some people that, in fact, I found out that a lot of people holding mic now, when they tell you their story, you say, are you sure? The person that did work, that we are celebrating now, how many times did you fail? 99 times. KFC, because of time, I like to do some research. KFC, did you know when it started, when it got it right? At the age of 62. KFC go one started doing KFC big business, frustrated to the core, like at the point of they now said, you know what, this last recipe, let me try. 62. I think it leads to 90 or thereabout. There is this show that I used to watch, Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey, if you hear this, slept inside his car. He was, now what it is, he's one of the richest US. So some of us, we are trying to take a and we are not even like we are trying, because we are not even following principle. We are not following, we just want to go fetch a business. Don't let me talk too much. Are we going to let us go into the camera? So for the camera, you can see what is there. Alright, so the very first thing that you will do in a business, I will use my business as an example so that you can have understanding. Key partner, key partner, the very first thing, who are your key partners? I package money, I package natural products. I have some of my products in some supermarkets to wow. That was when I understood my market. That was like, so me, I like to go. I want to see a lot of business. Do you understand? Before they do you get it? Because we see more men. More way to one man. So I understood what I wanted to do. Even though the margin is small, I understood it. So I tell you, if I pray to challenge, you get them. My key people, let's use money. Who are the key people? He says, who are your key partners and suppliers? Number one, who are the people supplying you? I actually have one major supplier because I've tried all that. I get what they check this one and I can say now. So now I'm trying to get a plan for them and solve, but I'm still not satisfied. So I have one. I call the person that. So for you to design it, go there and go and write the book of the person. Just for my business now, just for that business, I know. Let's say that's the book of the person. Who help you to succeed? Who are the people? I can write my sister's name as the person I have to succeed. Because, maybe sometimes, people are lying down by money and I need that 500, 200, 100. Do you understand? I can put it on to her and say, see girl, I am the younger guy, and she will. Now, another thing I want to do, because you are borrowing money from your family, and especially you know what you are doing? You are shooting yourself because they are the best people to use borrowing without interest. Do you understand? This goes back 21%. Do you know what that means? Let's even say your business is doing, you are doing 35% as a profit. That means you are 21. And I'm not saying it's good to borrow, do you understand? But let's say it's good relationship with your people, to you first. Do you understand? Because if you don't have big contract to work with, there are some contracts you do that you do not have a choice but to go to the bank. I'm telling you. For instance, one of my friends' brother wanted to do a project of 100 billion. As we have also 100 billion, but he asked me to back of industry. When they wanted to talk about like this, but back of industry, another opportunity I want to also show. Back of industry also loan, really for a serious business. People can not collected. So don't look at me like I collected for loan. So like I said, you feel that you move on to the key activities. What are the key activities you perform to deliver value? What are the activities that I perform? I jumpers or two products. They are not. Because I will remember that. One of them was like, where you have it, I don't see since the past time. You understand how it's done. So I have a lot of Yoruba people. Yeah, I'm Yoruba. You understand? Typically, you rate yourself. You know, proud business. You're not ready. You understand? So you write it down. I sort of my plastic. Where do I sort of my plastic? Supplier, go back to that. Or not marry. Do you understand? If I know I have their name, I write it down. You know, the activity, I write it. Number 3, key resources. What key resources do you need to operate your business? What are the resources that I need? I need production. I need because I feel like my business is a big super. I feel need all of the resources that I need. I would like to share. Number 4, value proposition. What value do you deliver to your customer? I want my customer to get healthy, unadulterated money. I want them to be able to say, you know, there's a lot of adulteration everywhere. So I want them to have to be sure, certain that they are getting what they are getting is unadulterated and all that. So I want to have my value. For health-conscious people, know that you are getting value for your money. You understand? So my slogan is value drive at I've told you too much. All right, customer relationship. How do you build and maintain relationship with your customer? I put it there. Like this morning now, I'm trying to challenge. I'm not so you have never out but I want to challenge you like supermarket. Because some of them, because this supermarket manager, they have a collection, and they can be very so to challenge them, I would say, you know what, today, as I was coming, they are still on my mind. Let me give them a replace. They are not going to replace me. Let me just try it again and see if it works. I challenge them for the next 4 months. If it can connect, if it's like a market of 5 million, I will give you 50,000. Not your company as the manager, you know, I will give you because they are the one that will tell you. Make sure that everything is paid. So just give me. One of them is not there. After we talk about it, we say, okay, let's see how it is. Because I want to make it. And in December period, so they can push it. Some of them will collect only audio. I package of rice. We work on like rice. So, what's it called? I package it. I want them to. Some of them will collect audio, not collect you know, motivated to collect. And of course, like I said, integrity is one thing in the power. I want to be my head of practice. If I bet anybody to be my king and other or I do not like that, then I will. You know, business people, so they move money, they don't feel like, yeah, it is my life. Yeah. So like I said, they are already doing it. This is how we take this thing step by step. He will be very last one. Understand this well. I'm sure that some of us be like now. Our mothers in the market that are doing great and all that. I will put it in category. I used to say that the people in the market tell everything. Okay, before I say that, because the main thing that I know and really there was this networking business, New Life. They were trying to market it. And they were trying to, but they were not right. Usually, I'm somebody that might I don't but in my mind, I was in my house, so we were using my phone, and we were talking in another place, so like I said, I was hoping that I got back to my house. He was doing me like I thought, but they were saying, don't mind your business, your mother that is in the market, tell me what is that supposed to do? They are gold and tricky. You know, that this one will get sharp money. If I'm responsible, get money. One thing about that, of people that have gone through. Back to the story. So when he was saying it, I wish that I had a man to tell them that, you know, this market women that she's been on for the fire, one time, let me give you an analysis. For those people who have but they don't know. What do you do? If they can structure a bit, some of them even do 100%. Some of us don't do 100%. I do 25, 30 at most on my business after calculating everything. There's another element of pricing and when you dig deep, you know. These people in a day, let me just do analysis for you. In a day,
Fidaus. The lights.
In a week, put them 5 days, go to see check. That's 150,000, right? In a month, about 1 million. And they say more than 1 million. You know, who can go over 50,000? You understand? In a day, don't you go to the big one by 1,000, 2,000? Well, echo now. In a day, that's the minimum they will be. It's over like the city. One in a month, what to make 1 million? In a year, what to turn over 12 million? Minimum. There are some that in a day they make 2 million. My mommy still sells in her local market. She's a retired teacher, but my mom is energy. I don't even have energy at all. You know, she's very energetic. She still sells in the open market. You know, sometimes when people are, she's building a house. She's like, hey, they get our money. They say my house down. You know, she's always the money they have been doing. What is the difference? What I will have told them in that new life, whatever it is. How many people, women, if they can help somebody to help them structure it and tell them that, okay, even in this, what part are you going to say this? What part the way their life will change. You will not see them streaking old and you referring to them as streaking old. Some of us, we will disrespect them. No, they have. And some of them, that, you know, they've had people to help them. They have sent children. They have built things. And some of us will say, Allah magic. I think, see, we are living money on the table. Honestly, we are. All right, I think on this note, I will have, so that they will invite me and come back. I think I will want to hear. I want to really thank you. Don't worry, Q&A will happen. We don't want to break the rule. When it's Q&A, any question that you have, let me. Like I said, this is something I learned for 12 months, and I'm still learning, and that's something. Even with this thing that you will do, I will send you the template, you can print out and do it yourself. Even if you will review it again and again for the last time, I'm many to this, but please come forward. There is this lady that I listened to, she's doing her MBA in Lagos Business School. One chickeny girl like this, but I respect her so much. She's so very, so she was saying, she said in her meeting, and these are girls that come more than money, doing turnover, like seriously, sometimes 100 million. So she was saying, so she said her secret is the fact that she reviews her business every quarter. What did I say? She reviews her business every quarter. Business people, you know, some of people say, I'm doing business, so I'm really like it. Because it's a whole lot. I'm telling you, you will be thinking. And she said, you know what, I want to review, and she reviews everything. So she goes through all of these things that I talked about. She starts on, okay, that idea, what value, who are my competitors, do you understand? What my target audience. You can change it. Maybe before you said, people begin whatever, and they are not catching. You can change it. It's not a cap, do you understand? You cannot, and you must always.
Let's see you're from the Naga.
Thank you very much.
You're allowed. She you zoom this thing. You zoom out. No wonder.
So I did the business because I really love it. And I'm going to. So thank you so much. So before we proceed, my name is Adenusi once again. We would love to know you. We would love to know the business you do before we move to the next thing on the agenda. So as Sister Adenusi has just said, okay, so my business involves around technology, independent printing, designing, and the like. Just tell us the business you do. So we get to know you better, even before we move to the Q&A session. Business. So we are going to business. kind of ways do you say? Oh.
What kind of advice?
What's the name for you, young and adult? She's a warehouse now. Oh, after school, after school business for children. Yeah, have you think about education, yeah? No. And Abeokuta, yours is in Abeokuta. Matt, Abeokuta. Abeokuta is in Abeokuta. So that's all. She said she doesn't have your business yet. But when Madam yesterday was here, she said you have an idea. So tell me your idea. I'm not going to take that. You should have an idea. And it's from the pool of you. Idea. You don't have a business is fine. But you have any idea. But you don't want money. You don't have financial freedom. Ah, oh yeah. My idea is
Minimat, okay, minimat, yeah. Princess small, yes. Guy, which guy was say, why you going to talk about? Why you going to talk about? Why you going to talk about?
So we have another business in Abeokuta, and they are making good money when you are looking at it. It's when you are looking at it. What are you selling? What are you doing? What are you doing? So now we can patronize you. You may have the best customer here. You start the community. Do you understand?
Who they use of it? How many people do you think this people? It's sure for me.
People are selling themselves.
Why they never?
You bring your money
Why
for
is
us.
not watching it?
If you don't come to any woman events like this, if you don't bring a sample for us to eat, it's so much good. Please, when you are going out and you have anti business, go with sample. You never can tell. You may meet your customer that will listen to somebody that will meet somebody. So please start the packaging now, even before we go to the networking session. You have your business card. Okay, good. That's fine. But you do aside and then we have a language.
She's not speaking to the Sure. Okay, the mic. Let's check. Let me check.
Hello. Yes. So she's into nursery. Maybe we should can we do another coming forward to since it's on nursery, local and international nursery. Food items or beverages. I think when I'm moving here, it was losing. This man. I think I was losing it when I moved closer to that place. I'm sorry. So we'll see your beautiful face too now. Yeah. We'll see your beautiful face too.
Wow.
Do you take out? No, wait. So what's your whole treatment area? Do you take care of things or whether online or on-site? We have a best school also in Abeokuta. Mama. Sorry. Life was going on.
I'm Dr. Akinosi. I'm an educationist, but
I have a provision store. I sell groceries, and I'm also into health food production. I use fruits to produce different varieties of food. Cafe, fruit juice, I also sell ofana. Prepare ofana I do account, but I have my table inside the living picture in that chapter there, where I say,
I don't know. Why you say what? You don't go ahead. Don't the shoe. Don't the shoe.
So the father, he's our
Let's clap. Let's clap.
That's the money. I hope you do. So we continue. So we know where we stop.
Yeah, we can continue the program. Then we'll continue from here.
Okay, so we'll continue from here. So let's go to the next one. I know where I stopped, so I'll come back there and continue. Good. So we want to go to our next, before we get to our next guest, I think we want to bring our profile. I actually apologize for not saying that earlier. So let me say it now. So we have an amazing mama in our midst. Dr. Mrs. Akinisi, please here. Okay, good. Okay, she's retired from Federal College of Education, or CLF. She's an entrepreneur, educational expert.
Just sit down with that, please. No, she don't need to talk. She don't need to talk.
Auntie, my sister, my friend, I'm glad to be here, and our brothers. Like I told you, my name is Akinisi. I have 3 initials, FAO, Olukemi Abidewi. And FAO also...
This guy no put this thing again. Put them now.
Yeah, I'm interested in talking about
You know, put it now.
but the way we have started, I've seen that many people already know about entrepreneurship. Nevertheless, I'll still say that when we talk about entrepreneurship, we're talking about when entrepreneurship means in short, business, enterprise, industry. It now depends on the various areas that you want to place your own. According to several authors, they have described entrepreneurship in many ways. New innovation, new products, new markets, new sources of supply, organization. We talk about profit opportunities, being alert, creating something new, receiving receiving rewards, monetary rewards, personal satisfaction.
That guy with the bag, we come with the carry for the snap. It is no need for me to do video and pictures saying we will cover. And I say no problem.
Think as a leader, you act as a leader, like value creation, venture creation, all these things are talking about
I mean now, exactly, I mean if we do them.
and also from the social point of view, entrepreneurship can also mean the pursuit of opportunity beyond the resources you currently have. Entrepreneurship is a practice. It is about innovation. It's about creating change. It's about creating a venture. It's about designing a scalable solution. And it's about profit and leveraging on technology and networks. And when you do all this, when you have opportunity recognition, innovation, value creation, risk taking, resource organization, venture creation and management, the pattern of it all is that you get from
He don't zoom on now.
in entrepreneurship.
He don't zoom on like this now.
There are different types.
He don't zoom on like, he don't zoom on that.
There's a small scale, there's a scalable startup. The small scale that you want, it could be one man business or just a small population. So people that are running provision stores, restaurants, such, they are in small business entrepreneurship. Then there is the scalable startup. So people start and then they go ahead in scale until you are able to even bring in other people into it. Then there's the large company that within a company there are different entrepreneurs. It's a large company, it's a conglomerate. Then we also have the social entrepreneurship. That's one that deals with social factors, education, health, provision of water and the rest. We have the innovative, those are the people that innovate, they create something new. We have the imitative, which is allowed to. You see what somebody is doing, you imitate that person, and you also build on what that person has done. Like for example, when we all first knew about this private transport, everybody knew about Uber. But now there's also both. Uber used the idea from both use the idea from Uber and they started their own. And see the number of POS that we have around. They are imitating what is happening in the bank. The bank was getting too tiresome for us, and the POS person is there, and the person just put a 200 naira on top of your 10,000 that you want to pay. Instead of me taking my car to share it to go and give it back. That's something good. Then we also have vocational entrepreneurship, and that is actually my own area, the one that I told them I want to talk about. Vocational entrepreneurship is based on skills.
Why you never show?
Skills that we learn through vocational training. The goal of vocational entrepreneurship is self-employment. So when we talk about vocational entrepreneurship, is the process of starting, running a business based on your practical skills, on your technical skills, on your trade skills. Their focus is on turning a specific skill or a craft into self-employment venture. There are several examples of several definitions of vocational entrepreneurship, but the important thing is that it means creating, managing, growing small-scale enterprises, and you are providing goods and services to meet market needs. Vocational entrepreneurship is skill to business. The skill you use to generate business. You use that your skill to start your own business. We often refer to it as hands-on trade. Hands-on, something you can do with your hands, something you can pick up in your brain, or something that is practical that you can build on. The key characteristics of vocational entrepreneurship, it is skill-based, it is practical, it has usually the market focus to be low, but you can build on it. It can also be small scale and micro. So we have examples of vocational entrepreneurship, beauty and personal care, different ones, food and catering, fashion and textiles, construction, automotive. But my own now is the agriculture base. That's my own area. I'm a graduate of agriculture, right? Those days, but as I grew up and as I went on, I have been able to create so many in the area of agriculture. Like for example, inside my compound, except for the tree crops, but for anything that you can eat, agriculture that you can cook with, I engage in production, practical planting. I have on my farm now, I have maize, I have cassava, I have yam, I have plantain, I have banana. I also have a fish pond, I have a snail farm. And snail actually is my own area. People know me professionally as a snail person, a snail entrepreneur. And in fact, as a result of that, we've been able to even form an international body called Malacology Society of Nigeria that are affiliated with the world because of the snails education. The reason I go on, thank you very much. In many of these things, and health.
Obedient break.
Nutrition and health. What you ingest inside yourself, eat and food, tells a lot about your health. So when you are picking any kind of food, always be health oriented. What is this thing? And then listen, and also apart from the animals that are here, the foods that we know also. I forgot to tell you, I have Ghana in my mouth.
Let me plug.
I have avocado here.
Make a chief first now.
The avocado when they are produced, I bring them to market to sell. Also, I have soursop.
Yes,
in my family. Yes, I know what happening. Okay, so, and like I was saying, we are new products, and now of recent I went into production of fruits. You know, as you age, they tell you to move away from protein, from animal protein, and you now go into things that are fibrous, and things that have plenty of vitamins. So that's why the fruits are now going into training about what you can make from fruits. And that's how I got into the idea of this fruit buffet. Fruit buffet is fruit, different categories of fruits, together with yogurt. We now prepare together and you are buying and eating them. Very healthy. Everybody knows that, women, men, especially those 40 and above. Fruits are very healthy and you need a lot of it. Inside the buffet you have red apple, green apple, coconut, grapes, groundnuts, cashew nuts, granola, all of them mixed together inside one cup of the buffet that you are buying. Very important. I want us to know that whatever you venture into, you need to get some training. You need knowledge of anything that you want to do. Even if you don't want to start selling atapufeta, you need to learn it. The people that are selling, they know how. That's why all of them have a machine that learn from them. For anything that you want to engage in, be sure that you get into training, learn about it, even if you just go and observe how they are doing it. So you'll be able to do it and get profit. For anything you are engaging in, have profit at the back of your mind. And then one important thing, packaging is very, very essential. When you are engaging in any vocational entrepreneurship, the package of that thing that you are producing, at last tomato, if you put your tomato and you place it cold, I didn't know you could have a practical thing like this. Like my students in Christian University did our exhibition about 2 weeks ago. All the agri-products that, because I teach them agri-preneurship, the agri-products that I took the other day, in fact, the packaging is not attracted everybody. Our tomatoes are inside this zip lock, and we also branded it. We put the stickers there on them. Even our even the effort, everything, even the fish, even the snail that we already prepared and prepared, everything well packaged. So whatever business we are doing, when you are moving entrepreneurship, which is a business and enterprise that you are doing, package your product very well. It will increase your marketing. Even if you are selling your own more expensive than the other, the mere appearance of you will come and buy it. So in vocational entrepreneurship, we have quick income. Get your quick income quickly. Job creation, great job, makes you self-reliant, and you're able to transfer to other persons. Let me just give you my final thought, final say. And don't worry, I'm going to my paper. Okay, finally, I want us to know that vocational entrepreneurship is turning trade skills into business. It is the backbone of the informal economy. It's a major driver of self-employment, especially for youth and artisans. But note that all entrepreneurship is because get loads of, you have a lot of opportunity. As entrepreneurship, you are creating value. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. These are practical examples. So we didn't come here to talk about theory. We came here to listen to practical examples. And I will also drop off as for myself now. When I was starting my business, I took over some business that time. I actually did not have any money. So when I saw this topic, I was like, yes, it's actually possible. I'm giving an example. I started a business without any money. I was just in the tech firm for 1 years. So I saw a link online. They said we should apply as a training provider. And I don't have a training provider, just my own laptop. And when I was working, so told me that you can do it. Apply for what? Look for a partner. So a partner will call you by ICT. We no money. But because I schooled this, I know some people there. Before going to laptop, I schooled Polybar. So I just walked up to them and said, I have this offer. Come, it's a federal government. So let me just try. I know that everybody has state government. Not going for a federal government money. But my mind was just trying. So far I applied, my office applied, I applied. I just saw my company name came up as one of the chosen training provider. I was like, what? It's just my laptop. No money, no. So what did I leverage on? Network. When I leverage on relationship that I've built over the years, where I school, where I work, also supported in the life because I couldn't tell them that same thing will apply for the most important and I was so I have to look for another excuse as I'm going for the PhD to focus on this session. So I have to look for an excuse to go see this. So that's when I started the whole business. And for the first 3 months I graduated over 200 students. For the next 2-3 months I graduated over 500 students. God was there to do the graduation ceremony at the lives. So it's actually possible, it's just an idea. And what you have over the years, what you have actually impacted in your life over the years, what you have nurtured yourself over the years. So the idea alone is the main thing. Leverage of the relationship, then it goes into it. That's nice time. So we'll go into we'll continue the networking. So I'm going to start with the mama in front there now. Okay. So you just tell us what you do.
My name is Shogo Abimbola. I'm an entrepreneur and I'm the founder of Life Education and Development Foundation.
Please
But
clap.
now,
Beam of Life.
Beam of
Alpha,
Life.
clap.
It's all about major. What we do is we help learners from unserved communities with basic educational needs for them to further their education.
If you talk please, clap so that everybody go
So
feel
you
it.
have a next privilege. So we don't bring them to the devil of time.
No. I say clap.
You tell us how
I swear.
Children, adults, combo. Okay, children classes, you get in design. And I'll be able to. So she can get classes for you in as much as you do. Whether you kids or adults. Okay. Some people are very academic, but they still have business. They still have business and they go.
I'm in Nigerian and it's an aspect of people because of the solution you don't want to limit yourself because of the community and the aspect of my profession that is people to me to identify and need to do process. Thank you.
So there's a lot of money in books. Even at your home, there's persistent downloads. And money is the problem. So it's a good aspect to actually be able to write, putting all my experience together. So I have, I think this is money to that. So I have AI for these books. I have one, two, so you are looking for it. Yes. So then you have nothing. So I can compare your skills. Very skilled. Okay. So let's move forward. Yeah, go on.
Coffee.
Sorry, but sorry for stressing the photo. A lot of beautiful faces.
The mic, ma. The mic.
She's into food stuff. So business is trying to survive. So she's trying to start her. So treat that. That's why it's coming. It's coming. And the business is rising up. So let's come. Mama, I believe you keep what our speaker talked about. Having a structure is very important for business to survive also.
Ah, the mic. So anything big, you want to recruit more people for your prices. So our mama is available. Business is probably our brand. We sell. Developing an entrepreneurial mindset by our one and only Mommy, Mike, hello Mike. No, hello Mike, Dada. Hello Mike, Dada. Say hello Mike. Yeah, hey, yeah. Yeah, I'm charging. Yeah, plug yourself. Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah. Is it showing green and red?
Yeah, it's showing.
Please, Ejo, maybe somebody will help us to check if it is loud. Dr. Mrs. Eba me check if it's going on. We were watching it online and there is a little underground noise. So let's see whether it's coming up. The volume is the volume coming up? Mic. Where is the mic? Yeah. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for coming this afternoon. I want to appreciate everybody. Mo kí gbogbo wa káàbọ̀ síbí báyìí. Pàápàá jùlọ àwọn màmá wa méjèèjì tán wà níbí. In fact, mọ bínú mi ṣe dùn tó mọ́mí o. Mọ́mí Dr. Mrs. Akinusi, she's an elder over 70 years old. Mrs. Obembe, retired from FUNAB. Bí mo yẹ sọ fún wọn báyìí ní Sunday, wọ́n náà máa wá. Èmi ò tiẹ̀ fẹ́ dààmú wọn, but I was so surprised. They are here today. Let us give it to our mommies. Thank you, ma. You will continue to grow higher and higher in Jesus' name. It gives me a lot of joy that they are here today because they have a lot of experiences. Gbogbo wito táwa fẹ́ sọ yìí, they have the experience. They are all grandmas. They have the experience, and they coming up today. Each of them, they are representing more than 30 people. I'm telling you the truth. They are representing more than 30 people because they have children, they have other fruits that they have delivered in life. And I want to especially appreciate you, ma. Mo appreciate you, Goma. May the Lord continue to bless you. I also want to appreciate my friend, my own friend, my friend from NCE. We've been together for more than 30 years. We've been together. I am a little bit gentle. She is also gentle. Anybody that is not gentle cannot move with me. Dr. Mrs. Christy Adeeko. She is the librarian. Polytechnic, Ṣàpàdé. She's a big woman, no. You know. Olówó kìí sọ̀rọ̀. You understand? We have a lot of people here. I will not be able to mention her. I also have somebody from Oguntech Up, Mrs. Engineer Mrs. When you're seeing somebody sitting down beside you, you better respect. All of us are important. All of us are important. I've learned to be respecting people about 20 years ago. Engineer Mrs. Olaleye from Ogun State Tech Up. Thank you very much for coming. Computer ni àbí kíní kan ni she represents, you know. I appreciate you. I want to thank everybody. Dr. Mrs. Eriosho, you will not know. Dr. Mrs. Eriosho, stand up. Engineer Dr. Mrs. Eriosho from FUNAB. So let me tell you something. All of us that are here, I represent. When we were starting this foundation, I was afraid, how are we going to get people? How are we going to convince people of what God has asked us to do? And I had one sentence. If it is only one person that we are able to take out of the suffering, if it is only one person, I'm fulfilled. We are fulfilled. It's a good thing. And I'm telling you, we can give you more than 20 breakthroughs. More than 20 breakthroughs. All of us are important. I appreciate everybody for coming. I may not know the name or very much. My secretary is here. Mrs. Oluwole. Also Mrs. Fulani, where are you? Mrs. Fulani, they work with me in the office. So I thank God. We have a lot of people that are here. Mrs. Falayi from FUNAB. Who else from my department? Mrs. My guys. They are graduates. As you are seeing them, they are BSc computer science for that matter. Not be small thing. They are graduates waiting for service. I want to appreciate all of you for coming. We have people here. She will just say she's into school. She's is this CEO? No, proprietress. So proprietress in the one, Mrs. Elubejide. Oh yeah, proprietress. But when you just see people, they will just say, I'm selling something. I'm into school. And some of us, you know, our building, oh, it's a big woman. We have Mrs. Bafabusuyi. Don't mind her, she's into big business. So, I bought palm oil. She was selling palm oil from her. It was very fantastic. It was very good. You know, I was afraid. I eat this type of palm oil. I don't eat this type of palm oil. But when she gave me her own, in fact, very good palm oil. She sells many other things. So people are here, you know, and a lot of things God has given to this small girl that you are seeing today. That He has trained us up, that we should go and tell other people the story. I have been a business person all my life because my own mommy was, is it trader lamang pelaye igbayen? Is in lawa particularize that it's not a very big time trader, and by virtue of what she does, my own dad retired from Nigerian Railway Corporation, was working with the federal government, and my mom was a big time. And I can tell you, I got this idea from what my mommy was selling everything. My mommy doesn't have, she has some particular thing that she sells, but anything in vogue that is moving, she also buy. When I finish my WAEC, jump me see, and I was at home. My mom was sending me to Ilorin to go and buy elubokoro by bags. And because my dad was working in Nigerian Railway Corporation, it was free for us, transportation free. So I will enter train, they will tie that, you know, bante, like rag, because they don't want anybody that will see you to suspect that you have money. I finished secondary, mommy wa so awa gba yen fún mi aṣọ tó bá worst jù nínú aṣọ mi o no ma wọ̀ fún mi o. They will not wear any shine clothes for me. Awa sọ fún mi pé tí owó ìbá ti sọnù má wà lé o. I'm talking about building with zero capital. Awa sọ fún mi pé tí owó ìbá ti sọnù má ṣe kíni. Ṣé ẹ̀yin náà, you must have experience from your parents. Ṣé wọ́n sọ fún yín? These days, àwọn ọmọ wa tá ń bí, tẹ́bá ní kọ́ mọ̀ wálé wọn ní wálé o. You dare not try it with these Gen Z people. Tẹ́bá sọ fún wọn pé kọ́ mọ̀ wálé wọn ní wálé. Wọ́n lọ́rẹ̀ẹ́, there is phone. They could call people. As at that time, there is no phone, there is, oh, Mobito Magba. You understand? So, and now a lot of people will have booked because the opportunity we had, like a daughter of somebody working in Nigerian Railway Corporation, no other person have that. So our own market used to be a little bit lesser, you understand? Because even if we are paying for transportation, it will be very, very low. And when I'm coming from Ilorin, I will come with like 20 bags of elubogbodo, elubogbodo. I will come with like 20 bags. On my what so need train here. I want to marry. I want to make me apple. They won't pay. Oh. They will just buy. They will buy and take it. After 3 or 4 days, they will start paying. When they finish paying, they will tie me again with that something. I will take the money. My mommy did not start with any capital. No capital. No capital. You don't understand. No capital. Until then, see, my daddy went there. I'm Kinikon. I'm a staff of Kinikon. Okay, come and be collecting this elubo. Okay? And then when we too sell, we sell to people who want to resell. We don't resell. Inú training bẹ́ẹ̀ ìdí ọkọ̀ ńbẹ̀ làwọn èèyàn tó máa wá rà á, they will come. Ẹni àwọn méjì lè sopọ̀, àwọn mẹ́ta lè sopọ̀ tó bá ṣe máa, because at least 1 week a gbọ́dọ̀ gbowó wa. Ṣé you understand? They will come, they will share it. Èlùbọ́ yẹn máa tán níjọ́ tí ó bá dé ìdí ọkọ̀ náà ti máa wá rà á. And then they will take it to the market. And then after 4 days, my mommy will ask me to go around. If there was no phone, I have to go around. Now, in all those things, it still amazes me that I don't lose money. You understand what I'm saying? We sold it for, I was at home for 3 years after my WAEC. In fact, they were not discussing with me about education again. Because tí mọ́mí wá bá sọ pé àwọn ò tà, tí n bá ti dúró sí shop, wọ́n máa tà mí mọ́, but tí n bá ti dúró sí shop. Once my mommy says, in fact, anytime there is market, you know, in those days, they used to have market days. And if we don't have money, if there is no money in the house, mommy, I'm not worry me in lossy school. Any Thursday, what if it is Thursday or Friday? I don't know how many of you that did that. Mommy, I'm not worry. Any Thursday, I've been in Friday. Me ni lossy school, my do soja e mata. Once I stay with her in the market, she will sell low. But you know, I don't know. But she sells anytime I stay in the market. So by the time I finish WAEC, and I was still retaking my result, my WAEC, there was a time that there was no concentration on me to go to university again, because I was making waves in the world of business. Mi ò sanwó nù rí, mi ń tàtà ṣọ́ọ̀tì rí. You know, in those days, I don't know, the way they train us very well. Oh, wà á takì ní àpò, kò ní pé owó tó máa lọ kó fólówó. Are you okay? Are you okay? You will sell something, the money will not be complete. You will not have any gain. In those days, we don't have so much resources. We cannot afford to lose. We don't have so much resources. Are you okay? Èmi ò mọ̀ o, but in my family, wọ́n lè ní pé kó kiri lọ kó dé kó lówó pé. Are you all right? And that was how we started, you know, the business from. And my mom was making a lot of money. Èmi náà máa ń owó, you know, tí n bá dé school by mo máa ń dá mo àti kékeré ni mo ti lówó. I'm a rich person, I'm being rich, and I will continue to be rich. Because when I was in Form 5 uniform, our uniform was white. I had money. My mommy will buy one for me. I will buy 4 myself. I was the Shabu prefect of the school. Shabu prefect. White me, man, white in me. Timbawa white. As at that time, because Motiwa mature, I was not getting a lot of money from the business. You understand? From the business. If I stand on the assembly, you will know that I was tiny, but you know that a human being is the white will white up. I have 2 white sauce. I will put one in my bag. Sometimes we will not wear sauce to the school. When we get to school, you know, Shabu prefect now, you know, we will now wear sauce. So, what am I saying? I was getting the money not from what my parents were enough 30 kobo, 30 kobo, and transportation from my house to the school was 20 kobo. So to buy one motor, 10 kobo loni. And we don't eat in the money before, because the type of business that my mommy does, by 6:30 she's already off. All this regbe. By 6:30 she's already off. She's going to her markets. What in this stuff, you know? Many of us now, we have gas in our shop, don't we? We have what in this stuff in this shop, we stuff, you know? And that was how those people, they were able to make waves. You understand? They were able to make waves. What am I saying? These days, I used to, Oman Kamilara Denu Egun, when I see women suffering, I'm not suffering, no. When I see women suffering, Oman Kamilara Denu Egun, nílùú tó lọ́rà tó ṣàn fún Don't shout for where at oyin. How can somebody be a woman? You are healthy and you are suffering. Sometimes, oh man, I cannot digest it. Honestly. I find it very difficult to digest why a lady should be suffering. Yeah, you know, many of us, they want to say, mi ò lẹ́ni fún mi lówó ni, mi ò rówó ni, you know, àbí? Mi ò rówó ni. Uncle mi kan is in Lagos, he's not helping me. I have one auntie in Ibadan, he's not helping me. I have one auntie, the cousin to my nephew is in London. Àti pé wọ́n help me ni. It's because I don't have anybody to help me. Ṣé ti máa ń gbọ́ yẹn? Àwọn ọmọ mi wá máa mọ̀. Tá máa sọ fún yín, we don't have anybody. I don't have anybody to help me. And I look at there. Láyé ọjọ́ àwọn èèyàn ń gbàwìn, wọ́n ń ta, wọ́n ń run mọ́ra wọn, wọ́n ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. Now things are even better now that people can do a lot of services. And people say, mi ìrẹ́ni tó máa help mi ni. And that is where comes my topic. Building capital with zero or little, building business with zero or little capital. I will tell you, if you want to do business, easy pa. To do a business. Okay, let me give an example. Wave on business. You don't have money, Abi. You want to do wave on business. You don't have kobo. Now, let me tell you, wave on business is what I want to deal in later. You understand? Mo like gan. The reason why kò ń bàjẹ́ o. Oh my God. Wave on ò kì í bàjẹ́ o. Wave on does not wiggy. You will use and you. It is when you are tired, and now you can even go and redesign it. It's a good business to go in, but there's a problem. It's coming down now, so you have to be very careful in stocking it. How do you do it? Just go and liaise with one person that has a shop at Adaton. Ṣé wave on lenta? Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mo fẹ́ take a picture. I want to be selling this wave on mama bayinta. Èló lẹ tẹ́lẹ̀. Èmi náà mo ti gbé wọn 1,000 lé. Wave on, and wave on is a business that if you sell your own for 5,000, I can sell my own for 7,000. Ẹnu lè yan fi nǹkan méje, ẹnu lẹ máa fi gbé sí. No, this one is 100% over here. Ìkọ̀kọ̀ náà ni o. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ti máa sọ fún yín pé kí ni? Children, this 5,000 is not original. This one is 100% human hair. Kiniko is kiniko. So it's a business that you can go and liaise with somebody at that time. Kuto, ẹ má jẹ́ kó jìnnà jù torí owó mọ́tò. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mà, mo fẹ́ mú yín as business partners ni mo fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ kíní. Oh yeah, take pictures. Take several pictures. Put it on your WhatsApp status. Put it anywhere. Say order. You see all those people that are advertising on TikTok and social media, do you think they have money? It is not all of them that have money. As affiliates, it's not all of them. When you see people, so that I should dress. I have a niece. Tó bá ti sún aṣọ méjì, ó máa gbé sórí kíní. Ètí wọ́n wá gbé fún gan. Ètò wọ́n wá gbé fún tí, what do you call it? A customer brings. When she finish sewing it, before giving it out, she will display it. She will tell you this is 35,000 naira. You will not know that the cloth she is displaying, the owner has already collected. But if you give her money, within 2 days, she will produce. She will just reproduce it. You understand? And then we are there. I don't have anybody to help me. I don't have anything to... Let me tell you something. What we need as a woman is idea, not money. You can have money. You know, wealth is about brain. Pé èèyàn lówó lọ́wọ́ láyé, àbó make ẹ̀ láyé. It's about brain. You may not like this, but this is what I have come to. It's about ọpọlọ yín gbọ́dọ̀ máa jà. Your brain must be dying. You understand? You understand about this life? Even in marriage, ọpọlọ yẹn gbọ́dọ̀ máa jà. Koto as smart o ti ṣe kíni, you must have brain. If àwọn tí ò ní brain náà ń ké. How many people have you seen after crying that somebody helped? How many people? that God will now appear, my son, Rebecca, my daughter, because you are crying, I will give you a vehicle. Have you seen it before? Have you seen it before? Rebecca, because you are crying, I will give you 10 million. Have you seen it before? Come out, sunkún after crying for some this thing. And if care is not taken, you will now go to the hospital. They will say there is your eyes. Madam, don't cry again. No, there is something wrong with you. So your brain must be, to smart things. Now, if the brain is not dying, if the brain is not so smart, you might not know, but you can attach to some people. Mrs. Cecilia, I don't know whether she will want me to say this. When she started her company, you understand? Yes, she got a grant and she told me, I said, you better start your company with this grants. Abi? Sure, you will resign from where you are. There's one thing I like about academics. I like the fact that I'm a professor, but I don't like the fact that the salary is stagnant. Mo like kí ó máa wọlé, kó máa jáde, kó máa ṣe boom 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 boom. I like money. Yes, kó máa flow. But even if they increase your salary today, it will remain stagnant for another 5 years. When they now increase fuel to 1,000, they will now put chicken money on top. And I say, I'm a professor. But do you understand something? In year 2021 and 22, during the no cash. Ṣé mọ̀ pé àwọn ní business? Ṣé mọ̀ pé wọ́n move up? Àwọn tó ti ní stock nínú ilé. Do you know? Business people, it is easy to move up. O ti ní stock, o ti ní 2 million stock. Nǹkan wá wọ́n lọ́jà. Your 2 million stock is also your security, financial security and financial savings. Nǹkan wá wọ́n lọ́jà. Your 2 million stock is not 3.5. You have increased by 1.5. You have not sold the something, no. But in wealth, àwọn eléyìnbó máa ń sọ pé your worth. You understand? Wọ́n ní ṣé kí ni Yorùbá worth, Your net worth. Kí ni your net worth? Your network is your net worth. That's not what I want to say. Ṣé mo pé kò lówó lọ́wọ́, but because of what she's selling, because that something has increased, you understand? And a lot of business owners that I have seen that they have leveraged on ilule. You understand? Your salary is stagnant. Àwọn tó ń ṣe business, àwọn ni tí wọ́n ṣe kí ni ló increase. Àwọn tó ń ṣe business ló wọ́n complain. Did you see them complaining? Did you see anybody selling business complaining? Àwọn tá ń ṣe salary. Ilule, I bought fuel. If care is not taking, you'll be buying fuel of 150,000, 100,000. You understand? So what I want to bring to bear is, number one, you look for a problem. Our major problem is that I'm speaking Yoruba because of some of our people here. Nítorí pé ààrẹ lomi ipò ń ta ni. We don't kí n ta nǹkan pé a fẹ́ solve problem pé kíní ní gbogbo àdúgbò kò sẹ́ni tó ń ṣe. A dẹ̀ fẹ́ ṣe because a fẹ́ bọ́ síwájú, a fẹ́ bẹ́ síwájú. We don't want to die there. We don't want to dare. We don't want to be the first person. But when you now see mo gbọ́ ní ìsìn pé Eatery kan tó ti débi báyìí. We have Kilimanjaro. We have another one. Kí lorúkọ wọn tó ń ta shawarma. Somebody was telling me yesterday that there is another Eatery. I said in the only Obantoko, within the same distance, 3 now. You see that there is no initiative. You understand? Kini kan ti open síbẹ̀ yẹn, I swear I will not open. That is not how to do business. Business is providing solutions to problem. You understand? Providing solutions to problem. That is so when you do business like you are providing solutions to problem, you will sell. So àìmọye àwọn èèyàn téèyàn lè join mọ́ that you partner with Stop waiting for somebody. Bóyá nítorí pé mi ò ní, maybe because I didn't have anybody that can give me 5 million naira. In my life, I have never waited for anybody. Tí n bá rí àwọn èèyàn tó bá ń complain báyìí, mo kàn máa wò wọ́n ni. I have money in Jesus' name. Oh. But if I see anybody complaining, my sister did not help me, màá wò báyìí pé, are you okay? Eh? Are you okay if your sister did not help you? You understand? You have to help yourself. Look for a problem, attach with somebody. Then àwọn obìnrin, orí èèyàn owó mọ́lẹ̀. There are some other people that I did not introduce here, that they are big, very big people. You just see them as they are sitting down. Ẹ wo bó ṣe múra, ẹ wo bó ṣe ṣe. Ẹ mọ̀ pé àwa wàhálà obìnrin, wàhálà wa pọ̀. And because of that, a lot of money elude us. A lot of àwọn tó yẹ kó help wa, wọn help wa torí àti jókòó àti wò pé àti fojú wò pé kí ló ní. Meanwhile, ó mọ̀ pé CEO ni that can issue give you. That reminds me, ọmọ tó sọ pé Tony. And that man, thank God for his well of experience, the man corrected her very lightly. Ṣé you understand? Tó bá pè mí ni mo lè má correct ẹ kò gbàṣẹ́ níbẹ̀ yẹn mọ́. Tó bá pè mí ni I may not correct, but mo ti know tiẹ̀ pa. But thank God for the wealth of experience, and it's also good for our society that we should learn to respect others. She understand? It's also good the way the man corrected her, so that you can learn, always learn. How can you tell your CEO, are you okay? How can you call your CEO by name, whether in Nigeria or in abroad or in, and when they are doing, they have not gone round though. Many of us here, we have traveled round, and we still get there, we respect them. We respect them. So a lot of things. So we look for a problem, we get a problem, we look for set of customers. We must target customers. What are you selling? I'm selling something. Who are your population? I don't know. You must have your population. You must know the people that you want to sell something for. Besides, so I'm a business person. I have some books on Amazon. Just put Divine Intelligence by Rebecca Vincent. The Earthly Church by Rebecca. I have some 5 books on Amazon. I put Rebecca O. Vincent. But my first name is Olufunke. So I sell books on Amazon. I still have some other books that I want to sell. And by the grace of God, I still want to go into some things, because I don't like stagnant. Those people who are doing business, they have gone far. We are just tied to this one tied to, that one tied to. Those people who doesn't have title sitting down beside you, they are in millions, because owó yẹn cash yẹn lọ. Oni tọrọ tó ṣe kíní kan kíní. Tọrọ tó wọlé, ó sàn ju kíní. Those people that are doing business, ṣé bí wọ́n ṣe ń pa owó díẹ̀ tá ń kó wọn mọ́lẹ̀ yẹn, they are making it. See, over 200 Nigerians, 2 million, over 2 million, kéèyàn ní business kan, over 2 million. That is why some people like Dangote, they are making it. They are making it. You do spaghetti for over 2 million. One jẹ lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Over 200 million, 200 million. You do cement for over 200 million. You do this for over 200 million. Now, they said they have money. We don't have money, but we can attach. You understand? We can do what? We can attach. Now, we must always relate with our customers. That's the last thing I want to say. When you are selling something, you must go and ask that person, can you tell me last week? Show her okay. Are you okay? Are you? Yes. It will show that it's a kind of, don't forget, your customers are your world o. Àwọn tó ń bá yín rajà, àwọn lè yan yín o. Bíbélì dẹ̀ sọ pé ẹni tó bá ti kù yàn kù, òun náà ni kíni? Òun lè yan bàbá jayé. Your customers are they can go any length with you, your customers. But most of us, tó bá ti rà tán, a kàn máa yí padà ni. Ó bá mi rajà last week, kò tiẹ̀ ra kò wá lọ́dọ̀ mi. Ṣé pé check that number. Somebody is buying something from you twice. Hey, that number. Who are you? And you have all kinds of number that you are joking with. I want to be a business deal. You don't collect their number. So we must be relating with our customer. Kini tí mo tà fún yín last week yẹn show fine, show da. Àtúntì ní mi o, àti ní ètò da o, àti ní ètò ṣe gbé kíní o. let me tell you something. One of the things that tọ́lọ́run ti fi hàn mí láyé, ṣé ẹ rí ẹnu yìí, òun la máa fi lówó o. Ẹnu wa yìí, ẹlòmíì ti fẹnu kọ níbi tó ti wo customer mọ́lẹ̀. Ẹnu wa yìí, ṣé like ẹ̀, ètò ẹ̀rọ last week yẹn, ṣé like ẹ̀. So we must be taking feedbacks from our customer. Our customer can help you. In those days when I used to stay in my mommy's shop, some men, when they buy things, fondly men, leave the change. Owó wà ní business. Èmi ò mọ̀, owó wà ní business. Wọ́n kàn ní pé leave the change. Wọ́n fẹ́ ṣakọ ní o. Wọ́n kàn fẹ́ jẹ́ kẹ́ mọ̀ pé àwọn wà okay. You understand? Leave the change. Ibi tẹ́ ti ń wá change kiri. Àbí these days now, tẹ́ bá lọ sí 3. Tó wọ yín bá 100 naira, wọ́n á náà wọ́n ò ní change o. Tó bá go 15 naira, wọ́n á náà wọ́n ò ní change o. Do you know what they are doing? They will pile up that 50 naira. Ó ń lọ nìyẹn o. Ó ń lọ nìyẹn o. They will pile up that 50 naira because by the time tán bá ṣẹ́ iye tán pa lálẹ́, there will be remnants for them. Àwọn náà máa gba owó yẹn. So these are the things that we need to do as women. We need to come out of our shelves. One help me. One of sister that she was telling me, I'm waiting for my husband to give me 5 million. Money, you're waiting for your husband. Are you okay? You are waiting for your husband to come and give you 5 million after paying school fees, after paying house rent. Oh, what Becky? Your husband will save 5 million. You are looking for the day your husband will save 5 million and give to you. That day may never come. Start. Mo dẹ̀ fún ní bí business bí mẹ́ta bí mẹ́rin. She told me, she said, I want to be selling minerals in bulk. You understand? By the grace of God, we have set up some people in business. There was one particular woman, I think it was 2007. We have been doing it for long ago. We are just coming out now. This was 2007 because I have not traveled then. Woman yẹn wá bá mi, she was suffering, her husband died, money. Ẹ lọ ronú sí, èmi mọ̀ pé wọ́n ń sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. I gave her a free check. Ẹ lọ ronú sí business tẹ́ bá fẹ́ ṣe kẹ́ wá sọ fún mi. She came back, she said she want to be selling provision. Money provision. Ṣé ẹ kọ́ṣẹ́ provision ni? She said no, I just want to be selling provision. Mo ní èèlò ló máa ná yín láti kọ́ provision. As at that 2008, she said 1 million. Èmi gan tí mo ní kó lọ ronú sí business. I don't think I have 100,000 in my account. Mo kàn fẹ́ help ni. Mo ní màmá, ṣé ẹ fẹ́ gbọ́? Ṣé ẹ lè ta mọ́ínmọ́ín àbí pop-off àbí àkàrà àbí kíní lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ilé? Ṣé ẹ lè ta mọ́ínmọ́ín, ṣé ẹ lè dín àkàrà, ṣé ẹ lè ṣe kíní lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ilé? Ta máa ra pot, ara àkàrà, tẹ bá ń ṣe ní 2 congos, tẹ bá ń kà tán ẹ máa. Woman yẹn mi fẹ́ sọ eré àbí tó wà, she's still doing it up to today. Mo ṣì gbàgbẹ́ kọjá ní last week. She's still doing àkàrà. She now resolve into àkàrà. I think as at that time I gave her 50,000 naira because of my pot ló wọ́n jù. I gave her 50,000 in 2007. I don't want to mention the area. The woman is still doing akara up to today from 2007. Then in 2009, there was one woman, elderly. Wọ́n ti dàgbà, wọ́n ti fẹ́ tó 70 o. Kí lẹ fẹ́ ṣe? Wọ́n ní àwọn fẹ́ ṣe ẹja yíyan. You know, ẹja panla. May the Lord God bless that panla olórí. Hey, lo need. I think I gave her $100, which amounted to around 19,000. Some I gave her $100. She started that fish. She's still selling that. She's in Lagos. In Alakoko. Once it dàgbà báyìí, she's selling that fish up to today. Ẹja yíyan yẹn, it advertises itself. Tẹ́ bá ti ń yan báyìí, aroma yẹn máa lọ káàkiri ni. Aroma yẹn máa lọ káàkiri ni. When she started, she still have her last born. A boy, that one was okay. Nígbà tó yá, àwọn èèyàn, they will not wait for that ẹja láti yan kó tó wá rẹ já o. So they stop hawking. She's still selling it not to the day. Iwájú ilé, a lọ gba pálí ẹja kan. Èló ni pálí ẹja kan? I ask her, èló ni pálí ẹja kan? Àwọn kí lẹ tún need? Mo dẹ̀ fún wọn $100 nígbà yẹn. That was about 19,000. Wọ́n ṣì yan ẹja dì sí. If somebody give you money for provision, you didn't learn about provision. Ó máa wálẹ̀. Ó máa jẹrun. Ṣé you understand? Àtòjúwádìí. But all these little markets, ẹja panla lórí yẹn, ó pọ̀ nínú ẹ̀ lè jẹ gbèsè láì, olómi ò jẹ gbèsè rí. There are some things you sell, like if you are cooking rice, you are cooking ofada, all those small business, lè jẹ gbèsè. Èèyàn lè jẹ gbèsè. ṣe rí àwọn big businesses tẹ́ ẹ máa ń rò pé ibẹ̀ ni gbèsè tí máa ń wá ibẹ̀ ni gbèsè tí máa ń wá that woman is still selling it up to today. So what are we learning here? We are learning that let us start small, let us relate with people, and also be appreciative. If somebody give you 10,000 naira, bí mo ṣe wà yìí, máa fún mi 2,000 naira bí mo ṣe wà yìí, máa dúpẹ́. Because for her to save 2,000 and give me, I know it's a lot. I know what it means. Means everybody wants us to give them. No matter what professor, almost everybody wants you to. Everybody. And when that person have money, I don't know me, professor, I'm just a teacher. Everybody, even those people that have money, they still believe that you should give them. I wish they 2,000. I will say, Esheo. There was one time, one of my students in UK sent me call card 2,000 from UK. Despite that it was some because me it is only giving. Me 2,000 only 2,000 ni mo concern. Only 2,000 ni mo ní mo bó ṣe rí láti mi. I felt very happy that somebody is giving to me. But many other people, somebody pè yàn báyìí, àyà kìíní kan, màá wá wò báyìí pé if I tell you my own problem, if I tell you my own problem, I don't discuss my problem. Oh, you can never see me discussing my problem with you. I don't share my problem. I only share testimony. That is my own personal thing. You understand? So sometimes when people come to me with some light and problem with you, problem. See, if I tell you problem, you will map it. You understand? So we are here to continue to encourage women. We are not forming a church. We are not forming any forum. You understand? What we are doing is just awareness that when you are in pains, you can call on us. You understand? No matter what happens, you will see me smiling. Really. And if I look sad, change. You understand? We'll put a smile on you. You can call on us. You need somebody. Ẹlòmíì ò léèyàn tó lè pè. Ẹlòmíì family ti kọ̀ sílẹ̀ torí pé kò lówó. Family ti rò pé kí n ta bá pè wọ́n náà ní ìsìn náà wọ́n kú ní ráyè wa. They will not do wedding, they will not call you. If you do anything, you don't come in, I don't see you. You call me, have I come? Did I have the time? I don't have that time. So our foundation, we mentor younger women. You go and do this. You go and this Mrs. Cecilia Adenosi, she's a very good, she is one of my testimonies. You tell her to do this, she will do it too. You tell her, I have another person in her caliber. Tell her to do something, she will not do it. That's the problem I have. Tell her to do something, do it like this. How is your company going? And she's making waves in her company. And she's also using that company to also do free tech teaching. 2 years ago, she helps our foundation in training some ladies in web design, web development, some ladies and guys. And some of them are still using that certificate. In fact, they gave us certificates. Some of those students are still using that. That guy that we gave laptop to is working at NEPA Road. She's working at NEPA Road. She has not made that WAEC. She said she's still waiting for English. So she contacted me 2 weeks ago. Mo ní ṣé o ṣe WAEC, ó lóun ò ṣe WAEC, òun ò rò ó. Mo ní ó ṣe pé wá. Ó ní English ló kù. I said, where are you? She says she's working. I said, is that laptop still working? The laptop we gave her 2 years ago. She says she's still working, that I even got job. I'm working now in a computer outlet with that laptop. When they asked me, do you have a laptop? I told them I will have a laptop. The mother is a Muslim. Àwọn tó bá ń dojú bolẹ̀ yẹn, bàbá ti kú pẹ̀lú ọmọ mẹ́jọ. I think she's the second born. So when that guy was picked, àwọn principal wọn kàn dúpẹ́. She's still working. I asked her, ṣé laptop yẹn she share? She said that laptop is still working. 2 months ago, 2 years ago. So that is what we do. We don't have much. We are looking for grants. I want her to send the flyers if we come for any grants. Want to dá padà. You don't know what we are seeing, no? I sent a flyer out in January when we sponsor something. We now put a flyer. Our account is there. Baba kan pè mí. sí mo mọ̀ pé wà okay. You know, if ó pè mí, ó ní, prof, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ cleaner mi, ọkọ ẹ ti kú, ṣe lè help ẹ nínú foundation yín. Wọ́n fẹ́ dá padà pé daddy, mo mọ̀ pé wà okay. Before you can get a cleaner, you must be okay. I set up my cleaners. You work for me 3, 4 years, you are going, I will ask you, kí lẹ fẹ́ ṣe? I know I can easily afford all this small, kí lẹ fẹ́. Once you work for me 2 or 3 years, tí o bá fìjà lọ. Ṣé ẹ fẹ́, ẹ ti ìkan lórí ọkọ òun ti kọ́lé, òun lọ. What do you want to do? What can you do? Okay, ẹ gba ilé, ẹ lọ fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ business, ó dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀. So that was what I was expecting that Baba to do. But it is not everybody that has that vision. Ṣé you understand? Ẹ̀yin ti wà okay. Ẹ tún pè mí, ẹ tún ní kí wọ́n help cleaner tẹ gbà sílé. You understand? So everybody thought it's awoof money. Everybody thought we have the money, but we have the money in Jesus' name. Sure, you understand? That the people that we are looking also to also help our foundation, they will bring to you that they also need help for off camera. I went to one ministry. They said they will help you. Ọ̀nà máa help one bẹ̀. Ẹ lọ síbẹ̀. Nígbà tá a tún débẹ̀, ọ̀nà máa register. Mo ní okay, ẹ register wà. Ẹ register, they said we should bring money, that we have to use, we will use money to register. I felt bad. Okay, this Nigeria now, wow. Gbogbo bí tẹ́ kọjú sí owó ìṣáàmì. Owó anywhere you go to, just bring money. But after some time, mo kàn á encourage ala mi pé, well, ibi tí wọ́n bá wà lèèyàn máa ń ṣe, there's nothing we can do. If they ask us to bring money, we look for the money. This is the place that they sent me to. A lot of people have been telling me, hello, wọ́n máa help yín, grants máa wà ńbẹ̀, all those things are there. So we actually started with a 0 naira, and we believe God that God, but it is a passion. Èmi ò mọ nǹkan tó máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀, wọ́n máa ń send àwọn obìnrin sí mi gan. I started because of interaction and breakthroughs in all those women. Níbi iṣẹ́, ẹ jẹ́ lọ bá kíní àìmọye àwọn tá a ti fẹ̀yìn pọ̀n. Tó bá ti ní problem. Gbogbo mo ní pé gbogbo ẹni tó bá ní problem ẹ bá ń send sí mi. Wọ́n ti send ẹ̀sìn máa ní jẹ́ ká ṣe báyìí, jẹ́ ká ṣe báyìí, kò sí bọ́n ṣe fẹ́ ṣe. A máa ṣáà mọ bí ó ṣe máa settle. So after some time, I now took there pé eléyìí máa nọ́dà ìgbé kíní máa ti ń di ministry lọ. Wọ́n máa kàn send eléyìí sí mi, tán send eléyìí sí mi, somehow. In fact, we used to get job for people. Tí máa ń lọ. Mi ìfẹ́ dárúkọ ọ̀gá, dádì ò dẹ̀ ń pẹ́ lẹ́nu mi, dádì wa. Ó máa yìí máa náà ṣe send sí mi ní ìsìn, wọ́n náà ṣe ọkọ̀ iṣẹ́ ẹ̀kú ni. Kò sí nǹkan kan, ẹ bá wa wáṣẹ́ fún. Wọ́n á ní kò sí iṣẹ́, kò sí wọn advertise. Ó máa yẹ ọkọ̀ iṣẹ́ ẹ̀kú ni ó ti fẹ́ kú. Wọ́n náà ti fẹ́ gbé nǹkan jẹ gan. Ẹ bá wa wá anything fún kó ṣe àti ẹ̀ máa gba salary kó máa. Many of the things I have done in that way. Wọ́n máa fún wọn ṣẹ́ o. Mi ò mọ bóyá àṣẹ ni o. Wọ́n máa fún wọn ṣẹ́ pé prof, ó yá ẹ máa bọ̀. Jẹ́ kó wá take nǹkan kan náà. Kó máa tẹ 30,000 ní o, 40,000. Sometimes 60,000, 100, àti running 100,000. They will give them something. Somebody ti fún wọn níṣẹ́. I know that body is what? Is off my shoulder. Ṣé you understand? Nígbà tán ní ọkọ èèyàn pé kò síbi tó máa gbé kò sówó kíní. Are we going to leave that person like that? So we have to call on some other people. I don't want to tell you the negative story of, ṣáwọn ọkùnrin wà ń bí. So that they will not take it. This is something we are doing. It's not everybody that can do it. Some people actually think that you do it for, sometimes we also call people. 2 weeks ago, I was calling people, pé tí n bá dẹni tó lè fún mi ní 50,000, tá máa fi help àwọn èèyàn ní program yìí. And I was surprised. One person called me back, a man, tó dẹ̀ lówó in Lagos. Ṣé o mọ̀ pé mo like ẹ tẹ́lẹ̀? Níbo la ti wá fẹ́ meet báyìí? You know, I love you before. Foundation tó gbé sílẹ̀ yìí náà. Yes, this is what we face. This is what we face. I'm talking about two weeks ago. Ṣé mo pé mo ti láìkẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀? Irú foundation báyìí. O lè ṣe successfully láì ní sugar daddy. Mo ní ṣebí you know that I'm an evangelist. Ó ní I too am a deacon. Mo láìkẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀. Bá ti ẹ̀ meet l'hotel, àásọ irú èlò ní 50,000. 50,000 kéré. 50,000 kéré. Just to come and enhance the life of a woman. a ti jù sí ẹ. Ṣé you understand? Ẹ wo ọ̀rọ̀ mi ò. Thank you. Thank you, ma. Yes, okay. Yes. Ṣé wàá wèwè mọ́?
We want you to like our page. You can drop a comment too. And TikTok too. We also live on TikTok too. We can also drop let's say live also view live and live. So that's the live stream at the moment too. So we can also share with some of our friends that we
Mo pa àwọn kan ní 2 weeks ago pé tó má lè fún wa 50,000 ká fún àwọn mo ní a máa ṣe live on YouTube ẹ máa rí báyìí a máa gbà jáde cash a máa fún wọn wọn respond o a máa tó lọ. Oh yeah.
So Samara is self-provision and Abeokuta.
Oh yeah.
You don't need any private tips
Ẹ bá mi gbóúnjẹ fún wọn. Tẹ́ bá ti pín oúnjẹ àwọn èèyàn máa lọ ẹ má ti pín oúnjẹ o. Kọ́ má ti pín oúnjẹ àwọn èèyàn máa lọ o. Ẹ gbà bí ẹ gbà báyìí káwọn èèyàn máa rí.
The life coach and a personal designer. And also the marketing. So please let's personalize ourselves. Let's take it fast so that we will see.
Sorry, did you hear me? You had me. There's a very sense.
Okay,
Some other Yoruba people are here.
not bad. And you also
Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ gbọ́ mi dáadáa?
okay, so let's get on. Let's take it fast. What to get on our voices?
Ṣé kìíní yẹn wá lọ? Ìṣẹ̀ wá wò. Ṣé wá ráì? Sórí YouTube ni. Ṣé láti dada? Ẹ ti wo.
Wow. That's a lot. So we have another person designer. Come on, let's have you. Let's have you. Please, if you don't have a business, don't be bad. So we have an idea. Everybody may not be a business owner. You understand? Everybody cannot be a business owner. But you don't want to invest your money in the business. Don't just let your money like I do. Do you understand? Don't let your money like people see. That's the business that I have for business that will go somewhere. Like something I do, I have a book I do, AI for pizza. So what are the production? People invest and the production comes on. So you may not be something because they have and nobody will come for you. I don't know what I can tell you. It's good, it's good, it's good. Once you have the interest, I'll be ready for the challenge. There's no time without it. For the last one, because it's very important. And it's so, please, pray and mentorship is very important. I have a partner with an Indian guy. Almost want to take I am not looking for it. It's something else that is
But iṣẹ́ yẹn pọ̀. Iṣẹ́ oúnjẹ pọ̀ àti ìsìn tí kò lé. Ohun àtọ́kọ̀ ẹ̀. Ọkọ̀ ẹ̀ sọ́pọ̀tì. Ọkọ̀ ẹ̀ sọ́pọ̀tì. Ó ti gbẹ̀rẹ̀gẹ̀ jígẹ̀.
Mentorship is very important. The mentor just the counsel work and build it as a wife. They don't work alone.
Ogun ṣètì ní sọ̀bẹ̀. Ìjọba kó máa gòkè. Nígbà tí a pè ní ìmọ̀ fún rẹ́gísítà, ìgbà tí wọ́n fẹ́ sọ fún ìkẹta, she will not feel bad. She will not like it. Ààrẹ ẹ̀kọ́ ẹ̀ lọ sísàlẹ̀. She won't like it. Ẹ bá lọ sọ fún pé kó má wà. Ẹ bá lọ sọ fún mo rántí àwọn àti bá sọ fún un. Pé kó má wà ó òkè láti fẹ́ ṣe o. Dr. Mrs. Erisho, College of Engineering. Ariwo yẹn ní sílẹ̀ mọ́. Kíní ìmú ó mú ariwo.
No, she have said. No.
see. It's very, yesterday mentioned it's big to see. It's very, very sweet. We make your body involved. Look into purpose and you can write proposals to. Don't just sit down at your shop and sewing. Okay? Brand, talk to an architect. When you can train people. When there is someone, you know what? You pay for something. To go. So I was always stressful. You already have the yes, okay, good. Say that business now. Let me move on. Please, if you have any question you want to ask, write it down. Any question, we will really dive into that and come back. Okay? If you have any question you want us to address, please write it first to me. Please, we will need to coach also. Maybe we have a little checkup for teeth checkup and please, if you have any question, please write it down and pass to me, please. So that we can finish what I ask.
I know you talk. I know you're talking.
Now, for the videos. Yes or no? Yeah. Online. Online stores are coming out. Mama at the back.
What you saw?
Mama at the back. Now, let me tell everybody. Listen to everybody. So please, I would like to welcome Mrs. Obele to come on the stage for our talk. A very short one, under 3 minutes. Then we'll go to a Q&A session. Please, I'll be moving around for a Q&A session. Drop your question. As she's speaking, write out your question and drop it, please. I greet every one of us, and I say welcome again. Let's do this little exercise. I know we've been sitting for long. At the time, I have to go to the back, walking around, that's why I say
we need them for up so that you can catch your head. Get. And why you carry on? This is one place now.
For being here. Please, madam, yourself. How much did you pay as your registration?
Wow.
Okay, commercial please, how much did you pay as you come in here? Everyone, it is free. said something about
I said, that's it.
free. It says, when someone goes from them, hold it is you. When it is in the power of your hand, do it.
You mean I'm?
And for
Maybe it's
this,
not you.
I like us to just
Ah!
big
Are you serious?
round of applause
So, I'm gonna lie.
to the organizers of the behind you and come over here. You are so fortunate. And for that reason, I want you to keep listening. Have you been listening? Yes, ma'am. Have you been getting some things out? Yes, ma'am. Are you already impacted? Yes, ma'am. And there is still more for you. So I want to encourage every one of us, even though we have been encouraged before, but please take this encouragement. Listen more. The willing to learn. Connect.
All of them just come
Put yourself together and take responsibility for your life. Okay? Take what? Responsibility for your life. Samuel, this is a human forum. There's no man here that will put us that will begin to do some shy things. We are all here. We have been in it. Is it in the public sector? We have been there.
This guy
In the private, we have been there. As retirees, we have been there. And here we are again. I want us to pay. Yara any brave. Do what? Yara any brave. That's why we are here today.
now the girl will get the phone.
Borrow yourself some sense. Borrow yourself some sense. Then you are ready to that's why you better preach to yourself. You better get connected. You better not allow this one again to slip off. Take encouragement. Don't leave this forum today and still go and be asking for content to content from you. An end should come to that. And doing business without knowledge, an end should come to it also. Hear what you have been hearing. When the first speaker spoke, she gave us instances. She made examples of people. And our mama has just spoken again, the professor. She has the heart of gold, a heart that is willing to help. I want to know what God will tell you today that you need to come to us. Yes, he's telling us, if there's need, come. Please, let's make the best of this opportunity. I welcome you once again, and I pray that you will be more impacted before you leave here. Thank you.
So much, Mama. So now we go straight to the Q&A session. You have any question? Oh, we are good. Are we good to go? Questions time. Me, I have a question. I know Mama came outside. First she was selling food stores. No, it's not a place where I was at that one. And the business field. So if you are about that business field, what do we do? Do we fold hands? Or we start over again? And when we are starting all over again, are we starting with the same method or we have to
Professor. This one they won't ask question. This one they won't ask question. No, later you use my wife. Let's say she on guitar.
In
She
fact,
on
I
guitar.
think that should even encourage us
If you
more
describe, we can
to
listen.
understand. So why do you feel I think we should just actually one? And if you're truthful yourself, just retrace yourself back and see, for instance, let me use myself as an example. I told you that I had a business and I failed. So I have to ask myself a very difficult question. Why did I fail? I feel of course I didn't have knowledge about the business. I didn't understand who my target market is. And all that. So I realized that I said, for every business, the root of the business, why not? It failed. Do you understand? It failed. Absolutely. So I realized that then, so I'm trying to be practical with it. So you get out of why did you fail? What happened? Do you understand? So I realized that I was sending to BTC. But the tax, the bulk of money that I was looking for is not so I went back to the drawing board. After that time, I don't have that.
No, look, do.
And another thing that I also want to encourage
That's not what it is.
we are not just
She
being
not say BTC.
we are doing. And
BTC. Like A to B, all those things. It's not guessing, guys.
We know that now. Number one,
Yeah, the year.
some people tell you, I want to do that. Why don't you do it into your business? What is your target market in the supermarket? Do you understand? Or export standard and all that. The minimum that you have to have. So why not for free? It's not as difficult as the I have now done for my products. In fact, the people like I just and I tell you I did it for myself. And I did it without any goal or money for any goal. Please let me appreciate my sister. This is my biological sister. Very supportive. She's my second sister. So what am I saying? So that's the thing. So she can, she's a witness to everything I'm saying. So failing in business, one of my mentors would say, fail forward. You understand? As an entrepreneur, there is no more way to do it. As you have done it, you failed this way. Go back again, go back to the drawing board. Like I said, go back. What did you not do well? Where did you go wrong, right? Ask yourself questions. Madam, I'm interested to know that chief business, I am in the group. Do you know the scope of how export business? I also want to add she talked about starting with zero capital. Honestly, she did justice to you. There are a lot of things that you can start business without using your initial capital. I tell you, number one thing you have, integrity. Let them know who you are. Do you understand? Like she said, she will go to acquire like one business in Lorry. Somebody stood, you understand, as integrity, and yeah, there are lots of things. She also mentioned a very popular one that we talk about, drop shipping. Like I said, you should go to drop shipping. In fact, maybe because I live in Lagos, there are so many things that this girl will do that. I'm telling you, fantastic. Without their #1 investment, and they have it. So, to the question, failure should not discourage you. Should not be a factor, a reason for you to say not do. Have I failed before? Even here, without the video saying, there are months that I don't meet my target. This month I've not met my target. So in fact, if not for the fact that we have thought about it, I'll be like, I should be at home, thinking about housing. But no, do you understand? They are trying to finish the challenge. Another thing and the final thing. Professor has said this a lot with Madam Cecilia, mentor. See, there is nobody that knows before, and that's one thing that is. In the world of business, you need a good community. You need community of people to help you. Because if you really can be challenging our life, can really be challenging, get a mentor. And when you are trying to get a mentor, don't go up high. See, that's the other one that you are doing. We can be, some people are going ahead of you. What are they doing or what are they doing? Learn from them. proud. I know the character of women, the way we do. But you tell, like I said, earlier when I was talking, you cannot be a business person. You can't do that. You understand? So learning around one thing like this, and if you get to one like that, don't look high up that you want to go get one mentor. You know, high up that you cannot approach.
Thank you so much. Don't go. Wait.
Prof, ma'am. Question and answer. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Let's call Dr. Diego.
Oh, yeah, ma'am.
To answer questions.
Yes, ma'am.
So we have another question. As a luxury woman, the stress is somehow much. I can't employ staff for now because of my responsibility as a single mother. Please, what else can I venture to? And how can this organization be helpful? I'm more than ready to learn.
So let me just say something. The organization will be talk about. I would re-emphasize your network. See, for all of the businesses that are stated here, I know people that are doing very well. So the person that said that is a single mother, I know someone that a child was a university in the US, a single mother in the north that owns a laundry business. That's what she does. Her name is Mrs. Ramsey. She's one of my sisters in the area. She does laundry, and one of her daughters just moved to the US, like just finished this year. How did she do it? Leverage network. So you have to come out. You understand? Please come out. And I really appreciate, honestly, even while we were planning to, I didn't know we would get this sizable number of women. It shows that we are, hungry for knowledge, honestly. And like Mommy said while she was exhorting us, please don't just leave this place and remain the same. Let the things that we have heard, let it do something to us. Do you understand? So I would say that you need in your local area, so you take the stress of being an entrepreneur yourself. Now that you are taking it upon yourself, start joining association so that if we hear there are things I'm going on. I remember when she was saying, I said, go for big money. I like to say something. For any business that you are starting, start, even though they say start small. I want to reconstruct it somehow. Even though you can start small, but have a big picture, ahead of it. Because it's that big picture that will be driving you. Because if you don't have that big picture, you will not. What's our way for the things that you can do? Equipment that you can buy to make laundry easy for you. Do you understand? There are a lot of things that you can do to make it easy. Look into that option. Get mentorship. You understand? By the time you start to do one or two, like this foundation we have, I'm sure Prof is there in our church mind. She can say something.
Okay. What was the question that she said? What did she do?
Laundry.
Can employ staff for now.
Yes, my laundry was okay for now.
She can employ staff.
What was the problem?
Now, what else can she venture into? What else can she venture into? And how can this organization work?
Hello. That person, Sherry, give me an idea. That idea. Idea comes from relationship and construction. When you have somebody in mind, you understand. Like that person, I have that person in mind. And I will think you understand. Within 1 or 2 weeks, one idea will come. You understand? We will say, okay, madam, come and do this. But one thing I don't like, I have one boss. The boss I have is, I don't like when we are trying to help somebody, we give you 3 or 4 instances. This one, I'm not doing. That one, I'm not doing. This one, I'm not doing. You understand what I'm saying? And I always like to know that person and see how we can help her. If I can start with doing laundry, it's like people, they will start doing laundry with you now. They will start doing laundry with you. Then when you say something, see that a single mother here, you don't have anything. Check your marriage with me. What is the industry work? iṣẹ́ kékeré máa help èèyàn nínú ilé. I don't want to be a cleaner. You are a cleaner for vice chancellor, you said you don't want to be a cleaner. You are a cleaner for governor, you said you don't want to be a cleaner. Forget about salary. If you do well, ó máa wà ní ọ̀lẹ̀. Ìjọ àwọn ọgbà tó wà tó jẹ́ pé tí bá sí ọbẹ̀ tí bá jọbẹ̀ yẹn níjọ́ méjì, máa ní mọ́mì kìíní. Ẹ wò ọbẹ̀ tí mo ṣe ẹ̀ ṣáàjọ ṣe ń jẹ ìtajà. Mi ò ṣe ìfẹ́. Fúnra rẹ̀ ló máa gbé nínú freezer. It's not that it is bad o. I don't just want to. Mo tún ti rí mi bóyá mo wo TikTok mo rí tó ń jẹ lásìkò. Mo máa wò pé kúkú tí mo yẹ ẹ́ sàn àti. Wọ́n máa ń dàbí pé àìmọye aṣọ mi. You understand? That part is still good. But mo kàn kó síta báyìí ló fẹ́ fọ̀. Màá tún lọ wọ́n máa yẹn tó máa ń padà ṣe láìdáṣọ. All those little things. You understand? Iṣẹ́ pé you help somebody. Not even, it may not even be cleaning. Only get PA. Say you are there for somebody. So I'm looking for a PA in this foundation. That is even a lot of people. She came from Lagos. She came from Ibadan. She's a registrar, Nigerian. I look for people who is my level. You know she's in a big level. I'm looking for somebody. You know, when you want to have a program like this, she understands. And the PP money, the money you do, you get when you do it. Sometimes it can be more than what you are getting on salary. You are doing multiple like that, you are doing that laundry, you are doing some other things. Somebody can call you, madam, are you less busy? Come and help me to do this something. What you have to say, you know. Sure, you understand? A lot of things. But one thing I want to tell single people, single women is that every song, everyone will play me. Mostly, if you are correct me, nobody knows my age. Over 30 years ago, I don't look now. Over 30 years ago, I don't think it is when you are using all you have a problem. You understand what I'm saying? If it's a problem, see, we women, we suffer for writing. You understand? When you see travel there, you understand? After the country, go to the place, how come we are getting country? We suffer for nothing. When we were building my house, my husband was not around. I was the one with it. There was one bricklayer. Oh, I said, I don't know who that is. So I came in my house, a bricklayer. But the name bricklayer, I said, Papa, you don't want to decide to start on that. She's going to buy me. You are doing bricklaying for me. And when I'm coming to site, I always buy something. The least I will buy is small. So after the work they are doing, but just because I'm visiting site, I will always buy something for them. So most of the things, a lot of things can be learn in Genuine Foundation. Character that can make life to change for you. You understand? When you stop looking down on people, this one will say come. And then when they give you 5,000, you will look down and say, because the person that give you 5,000 will give you 10,000. So that is how
I hold the currency, let's say you go much. Let's say you go much, say, make I
If you know our person, also want to scan this QR code. I will put it.
Now who is crying now?
This person might likely not to struggle because you are not the producer. You don't get the person is not the producer. Yes, this person is not the producer, but sourcing from other people and selling. Number one, you have to do the standard of the production. If you go and obtain the NAFDAC number for what you are not producing, you are likely to run into trouble. But if you are the one producing and you also have NAFDAC number, they your product for review, then that amount of money that you will pay to get the NAFDAC product. But for products you are not producing, it is dangerous for you to get it because it's going to have your patent. It's going to have your name. Don't get NAFDAC except you are very sure of that product. Thank you very much.
Make it just short like that.
I just wanted us to take photograph. Sorry.
Hey.
This person about NAFDAC.
There's automated.
Yes. So see me, NAFDAC person. Alright, what can an entrepreneur do if the family is engaged in a business? In the sense that the family eats more than she sells. That's what my mommy sells store, and while we're doing it, we used to eat so much that. So I think one of the things you can do with the knowledge that you have now, try to put a little structure.
Why is it long?
So that you can have savings. Do you understand? You cannot, honestly, watch
Power bank.
suffer while you sell. You get it? So what I think you should do is structure it in such a way that you have savings. Do you understand? Even if it means 2,000, as like I think of very soon. Yeah, please, madam. Sorry. I have my picture. So like I said, just sorry. Alright, so that savings, just make sure that there is something you are keeping so that when you start to restock, for business owner you have to restock and all that. Also have integrity, like I said, these are core values of what's going on so that wherever that you are collecting it from, what my mother did that time, like mommy will go to London, I'll go to Sabo, we had credit facility, Baba, Baba only people will go there. They know that we'll pay. You understand? So just have that kind of and structure it and keep a little, money for yourself and all that. So by the time, you can differentiate, by the time you start saving, and that's the power of saving. Even if you start with 1,000, one another for my 2,000, one another for my 5,000. Do you understand? By the time, whatever. And suppose in your mind that you're not going to touch it, irrespective of what, might happen. It's a tough decision when you have to. Discipline. I think it's doctor that told us that I know where to start. As an entrepreneur, you need yourself first. In our money, Prof, that told us, as an entrepreneur, you need to lead yourself. It's key. You have to. You have to discipline. You have to scale. There are some businesses that will do normal source. But the one that you want to do, you have to discipline yourself. So we'll entertain more questions, see as many as possible stand this. We even have a feedback listening for this program. Yes, we'll share the link that you can. Can we?
Yes, so thank you so much. Let's welcome the contribution from appreciation.
Appreciation.
Proceed back. Yeah.
Thank you very much. On behalf of the Genuine Foundation, we want to thank you for coming. And there's one thing I want to tell us today. I want you to remember something. Aláti ṣe ló máa ń mọ̀ àṣẹ. Monica wa kan tó pè ní àrùpá ní limitation. You don't have, because you are a woman, you are not limited. One at only will do it. So I want us to take that to you. You are not limited. For God to create you as a woman, He has given you everything you need to prosper. Please take that home today. For God to make you a woman, He has given you everything to prosper. In the management level, I'm the only woman. I want them to go very far. Oh, the power of the Senate. My boss will say, she's just a woman, but this person is a man. That's why I want you to stand confident. Some of us have no self-esteem because they are women. Even if you have been battered, please rise up again. That is why this foundation is the foundation of the one at today. So if you are not going to go down now, go there to found. So we want to thank you so much for coming, and we believe that we see more. We want to thank our partners for coming. God bless. sensibility gauge a lot. Our mom is in the house. You know, when I look at it, I say, oh, when I'm 73, I'll still be doing like this. Like that, my people come to. No, it's something. When you look at women and men of God. So thank you so much for coming. God bless you. How much do you have? I tell you, thank you so much. And God bless you. God, thank you so much for putting us together. I don't ask for my
Next time we will take one photograph and we'll go downstairs. So let us find
That is done. No, me snap them if I go cut the life. Alpha, come on, baby. Let me come. Come this way. No, you will come here, bro. You will come here.
You see, if you want to take a picture, you better look like this.
Alpha, Joe, Bamilo. Like, carry it. Oh, she locked this thing, Sha. She was. She locked the. You can't carry this one, so. You can't carry these ones. How small Ma, you will still sit. It's my joke. You are going to sit down so that I can carry everybody. I'm a joke. So my everybody a joke. Oh my goodness. When I sit down now. I won't say I think I won't carry everybody. After what I'm saying is that they should cough like this. Then these ones, like, they should come to the front. These short ones, they should come to the front. Yeah. Hey! This one. I'm missing some more baggy. Alpha, sure you will stand on the basket. Alpha, you go carry him. You can't say everybody. Like, you don't want to bend it. Come this way now. Come this way. Sorry, come on. Come on. He said he wants to hold one picture. Okay, you know everybody. Alpha, hold on. Let me do it.
Ma? Okay, ma.
You bend it. Don't worry, you bend it. Oh, okay. AJ, I'm going to go this side now. Ayo. Sumo now. Hey, now.
So let's do a video. Empower.
Yeah.
So let's go empower.
Wait. 1, 2, ready, go.
Empower woman. Empower nation. Empower woman. Empower nation.
Thank you. You can photograph me.
That's my life.